this.
How's I gonna get to?
I don't know, man.
So
How do you attack something like this? Like they clearly copied, and I don't really hear a lot. I saw a lot from the PlayStation community, but I didn't see a lot from the Xbox community. It's like I don't know what this is all about. I don't like it though, but it's clearly it's clearly copying.
Oh, fuck keeps calling. That's like the 9th phone call today, man. What the fuck?
Maybe you're just really popular.
You're a faggot. Go die.
Alright. I got the message.
Okay, guys, we have to find a computer, and then we're gonna see what we can do.
This guy almost looks just like Spider-Man. Over here. Could you
It's made me lose my train of fucking thought. I hate that damn phone.
Attention unit.
Is that like a business phone or something?
Car accident.
It's a house phone.
Officers, please proceed to Koreatown.
Sorry.
I'm literally paying for it just to get potentially scammed at this point. Nobody relevant ever calls.
Oh, I was about to say, man. What's going on, guys? It seems like Microsoft is copying off of PlayStation again.
Vehicle pursuit is currently in progress. Officers near Bowery, please respond.
Okay. I don't like what's going on here, bro. Not a big fan of it. Like, so you mean to tell me these fuckers, they just basically just copied off of PlayStation and they're gonna get away with it? Like, they don't like that we got crossplay. They're like, oh, okay, we don't like that you accepted that. Cool.
I thought they liked it. Weren't they the ones that were championing for it?
Exactly.
This is the stupidest shit I've seen in anything, man. Like, sports included. Like, they're trying to mindfuck Bethesda, or they're trying to get Bethesda to help mindfuck people into just buying into this crossplay crap.
Hey, can I help you out with that Bethesda shit? Go check your Twitter, bro. I just want your, like, do these graphics look like shit? Cause they look like shit.
For what, Fallout?
Yeah, I'm just showing you the graphics that somebody posted. It does not look good, bro. Like, it seems like people are stepping backwards from quality. I don't know what's going down.
They're using, I'm guessing, the engine for Fallout 4.
Must be. I don't know, man. Doesn't look good. This is some weird shit, man. So you mean to tell me they just copied off of PlayStation Now and nobody sees a problem with that yet?
Alright, what the fuck is that? Alright, Horizon, what else happened? Project X, Telltale Games.
I'm gonna put PS Now and see how many tweets I see. Cause they're copying off of PlayStation Now, and it's weird that nobody sees any problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, damn man, if it looks that bad, that looks worse than Fallout 4, what you sent me.
Yeah, I know.
That looks like trash.
So, with the streaming service, you don't even need Xbox. You won't even need one. Like,
Nah, you'd still be, what, giving money to them? That's all they care about.
Yeah,
they're never gonna win a generation.
Yeah, they're never gonna win a gen. like, So basically, if anything, they should not bring out another console unless every game from their console is going to be specifically for that console and not go to the streaming service. You get what I'm saying? Because it kind of makes it like, why buy it? Remember what Sony did? Remember Sony got rid of the others? Like, you couldn't stream PlayStation Now to TV or cell phones anymore, but they used to have it that way? Yeah, they got rid of it for a fucking reason.
Why?
Because PS4 was too powerful, but they're talking about their cloud is so good now that you can stream full Xbox One games to your cell phone and have great connection and have great, you know, graphics, and I don't believe them. I don't believe Microsoft. I'm sorry. I mean, there's a lot of people in the world we want to believe, but Microsoft is clearly not one of them. And even if they were, their arms would still turn into fucking tractor beams, so it doesn't really matter.
Insomniac Games is playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh, that's cool. I wish I could watch that. Too bad I'm live streaming.
Sorry.
That's illegal. You can't sneeze in the party chat.
I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
Let's do it. Use your secret feet.
More of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle. Our Spider-Man car tour of New York.
The robots of legend here. Okay, danger.
Damn, Larissa just non-stop right in the chat. Let's catch up.
Who?
Hope the future PS5. I don't think they're ever gonna get rid of physical discs. That wouldn't even make sense.
No, I don't think they're gonna do that.
So we give you the option.
There's so many people that like collector's editions, and they know that they like steelbooks too. So they're not gonna get rid of physical disc.
And even then, they wouldn't be the ones that would be stupid enough to be the first to do it. They'd let somebody else be stupid to do it first.
Like Microsoft.
Yeah.
You want to know what's funny about the Microsoft thing, Sam? There's a lot of indie developers that are clearly digital only, but they license their game out. Like, they contract with these companies so they can make a physical edition. They only make like a couple thousand copies, maybe like 5,000, 50,000, 20,000, and then that's it. It's called Limited Run Games. I don't know if you heard of it. And it's just really funny because this goes against everything. Even the people that make digital only games want to put their games physical. And Microsoft's basically saying we're going to dive into digital only. Like we already know we don't have good games, but now we're gonna do digital only. It's just crazy, man. It's Microsoft for you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the PS5 is gonna have a 4K Blu-ray drive. I don't think they're gonna not do that.
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stump that out. Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Quit moving! Don't even think about doing this again!
That's it. Yeah, you beat me. I gotta learn the buttons for this game again, too. Still up here. That's cool. Okay, there we go. God. Oh, man. It's impressive how detailed this game looks. It is just truly impressive.
It's impressive how much your head smells.
That's impressive too, but we're gonna not talk about that.
I do not watch Blu-rays on my PS4.
Look at the attention to detail, though. You said what?
There will always be gamers that will only play physical media.
What are you doing?
Just reading the comments.
What did he say? He says, I do mix. I buy digital when I know I will not regret my decision.
I agree with you about everything but the 4K TV. I feel like a lot of people own it because it's gotten so cheap.
Yeah, bro. Even I got a 4K TV. That was the first thing I did before. Like, I wanted to do VR, but I'd rather do 4K than anything else.
Well, yeah, we were talking about this with Maddie yesterday. We're like, would you rather have a 500 PlayStation with backwards compatibility and the 4K disc, or a 400 base one without backwards compatibility in the physical, or have both? Like, they have options. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, they can do whatever, but I'd rather all of it be combined. But like Somatic says, if people were expecting all of this, don't be mad when it's like not $300 when it first comes out. I said not, N-O-T. Like, if it's expensive, don't be mad. You're asking for a lot, so you should be, you know, be prepared to pay a lot.
See, the time they tried to do it though was PS3, and people didn't buy it that first. Remember, it had everything. It had backwards compatibility, had like more USB slots in the 360.
You ever went to this place called Mrs. Sushi? Yeah, I bet you haven't.
I don't even like sushi.
You don't? That's
it's just disgusting.
That's illegal. I don't either. I had some in elementary school and I was turned off by it forever. I think
the worst thing I ordered Chinese food with lobster. Don't ever order that.
Ugh.
Didn't even taste it. Just tastes like regular fish. I'm like, nah, lobster can't taste this bad.
Hey, I got a business proposition.
On the dashboard.
I don't know what outfit to wear. I mean, they got so many outfits on Spider-Man. That's a crazy thing. Still my favorite.
Ever notice you don't really see many homeless?
Seriously, I want one.
Huh. Hey.
Shoot a web.
I'm always shooting the web.
That big question is what I do with the 57-inch. Just give it to somebody that you know, like a family member or cousin. That's what I did with my other TV.
Yeah,
that's
what
my parents.
I gave it to my mom. Yeah. Definitely gonna give this one a like. I'll probably go up to what's this, like 40 something. I'll probably go up to 50 inches. Call it a day after that.
I gotta be honest, I would want them to launch just the cheapest version they could launch, and then if they need to put out a premium version later, then do it. But I wouldn't start out with the premium version because they did it with PS3 and it just didn't work.
What do you mean? Oh, you
can bring up the point that
yeah, the backwards compatibility. Yeah. I guess you're right about that.
No, I mean everything. Like it was, what was it, 600? I got mine for 500, but it was 600 everything. The Blu-ray player, it was the best premium console you could find, and it fell flat on its face.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna say one thing, Sam. In the defense of PS3, I think it fell flat on its face because the competition had came out a year ahead, and the other person was selling a gimmick for exercise utilities for old people, so they didn't really count. But they actually helped Microsoft because their system was cheap, and that's just how it was, man. PlayStation had the most expensive system. It doesn't matter if it was the most advanced system. People looked at it like, oh man, that's too much money. And throughout all of history,
it's all about the price point.
Yeah, the price point has to be just right. But then the consumers, the picky ones, are gonna expect everything to be in there. You can't expect everything to be in there and pay $300. It's not gonna happen. Like all these crazy PC fans, you can't expect to pay $200 to $300 for a brand new next generation console with everything that people keep bitching about. Oh, it needs to have 60 frames. Well, it needs to have 4K native. Like it needs to have a 4K Blu-ray drive. Like you're wanting all of this shit. You still want to pay $200? Who's selling a $200 laptop that can do everything that you're talking about? Let alone a damn console. Nobody.
I come back to hear that the PC fanboys are getting paged.
What?
What the hell up? I can't get up there.
Save it. Better save it.
Only cowards assault a helpless person like that.
You work for Spider-Man.
You can? You can't what, page him?
Spoiler, I hit back.
I'll do a backwards leap, R1, then L1. Talking about the somersault?
I realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
It used to be safe here.
why are you up here getting robbed? Like, why are people getting robbed on a skyscraper? I don't understand it.
That bitch is crazy.
I wish there was a way to find these secret pictures, but it's not.
Yeah, if you think $3.99 is a sweet spot and they gotta do everything to meet that, then that's fair, man. I can totally get, like, history tells you that.
$400? Yeah, $400 is sweet, yeah.
Like you were saying, man, if you want to take the chance that it was just that one-year head apparition, if you want to take the chance that it was a one-year apparition,
$600 is too much. If you can make a PS4 for $400, $600 was too much. But at that time, with that cell processor, that's one of the reasons why the price was so high. I think so. And Blu-ray technology was brand new. But like you said, yeah, they're putting untested shit. Now this time, Sam, if they put a 4K Blu-ray drive in there, bro, they could still get this system to do 400.
Attention units, we have a
the drive ain't even that expensive from what I read.
Yeah.
That's like not even gonna bring it up a lot.
That's the good thing. Now the power, the CPU, all of this stuff. You know, that even I mean, listen, the PS4 is how 5 years old now. By the time PS5 comes out, it'll be like 6 or 7. They definitely can put that other technology in there and get this shit to run most games 60 frames and 4K native. So, I mean, that's what people really want. Oh, and that Pro mode, they should advance on that technology, on that feature. Every game should have a Pro mode, and even if the developer doesn't add it, it should be built into the system where you can change the game.
Xbox One X?
Yeah, so like you can change the game to run it at 1080p 60 or 4K 60 or 4K 30, whatever you want, you know.
Going into next gen, if it's not native 4K, that would be surprising. So at that point, why would you be releasing a next gen system?
Yeah, Xbox not even native 4K.
All units,
I mean, that's sad.
in progress. Report came in from Little Italy.
I gotta say, you're like my hero. Crap. I'm getting there.
Honestly, I don't even see a reason for the next Xbox. Like, dude, if Sony plays this right, they could legitimately make them look like jackasses because they're gonna have to launch the system to meet their share, right? So they don't fall a year behind. Well, at that point, like, wouldn't you be screwing over the people who already bought the Xbox One X? You're just like,
yes,
and it's,
yes,
and it's
yes,
not gonna be that much more powerful than it.
Yes, Sam, this is what I was thinking about this weekend. These motherfuckers just dropped the X last year, right? And next year they gotta bring out the new Xbox to try to beat PlayStation to the market again.
That's shady. And if I was Sony, I'd make a joke or whatever about that.
Not even that. Look what they just did today. There's no reason to even buy a new Xbox if you can get all the games on a fucking cell phone now. That's why Sony eliminated the cell phone and TV, because that is a challenge, bro. If you're trying to sell a console, you need PlayStation Now to be on a console, not on a cell phone, not on a TV. Microsoft is literally copying off what Sony was doing. They're pandering to the casuals, and the casuals don't really have time for Xbox. They're on PC and they're on cell phones. And what they gotta do? They gotta pander to the PC and the cell phone users. They're trying to be here forever, and that's alright. But what's really sad, there's gonna be no real reason for them to launch their next generation console.
They're just annoyingly stubborn, and I don't want them in the console space, to be honest. But they still, you know, do whatever they can to claw their way. So damn annoying. What up, Clarissa? I thought I said hi to you earlier. How you doing? How's your day going? I gotta be honest, if they just release it at 400 or 350 without backwards compatibility or anything, I still think they're gonna kick their ass. Like, I honestly don't even think they need to do that.
The backwards compatibility should be easy though, Sam. They can do PS2, PS1, and PS4, no problem. And that'll be enough for a lot of people. PS3 is always going to be a challenge since they use that cell processor. That's the saddest thing, man.
At 400 though, do you think that system would be a lot more powerful on the Xbox One X or just by a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember, didn't they just launch the PS4 at $400? The Pro. And they launched the PS4 at $400, right? So if this generation starts in 2020, Pro came out not last year, the year before, right? 2016. So you're looking at 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. 4 years later, launch a brand new system. It can stay at $400 with technology not being that fucking expensive to add into the system.
But the Pro's not really that powerful. Like, I mean,
I'm just saying, Pro.
A real next-gen experience.
A real next-gen experience 4 years after the Pro. I think it could be around $400 if they needed to be. Why not? The PS4 did good. It sold a lot. They made a lot more of their money back. They can do it. Other than that, $500. But nothing higher than $500. Maybe $450.
That's what I'm saying. If the Xbox comes before the PS5 does, that's more ridiculous. Because like we were just talking about, the Xbox One X just launched last year.
Yeah, if the next Xbox comes before the PS5, the PS5 can do anything they need to do, but it can't be higher than the Xbox. Xbox, or what did they're set on 5, right? They launched the Xbox One at 5. They launched their Xbox One X at 5. I'm guaranteeing the next generation is going to be 500. Unless they're just going to have a gateway box. A box that just streams shit. I mean, I don't know. That's the only way they could lower the cost. To not have so much technology in it, just have it based off streaming. Like a Streambox 1.
If I was running an Xbox, I would ignore the power and just go for the lowest price point and see what happens. I would have nothing to lose. Because this high price point, it hasn't been working. If I was them, I wouldn't make it as bad as the Switch. I'm telling you, I would do whatever I could to price it lower than the PS5. And just take my chances. And see if the market's just, because what they're doing ain't working anyway.
What do you mean about the price of the Switch?
It's cheap and the hardware's shit. I'm saying make a better version of that, but just make sure it's cheaper than the PS5 on Xbox.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you are right. The hardware is shit.
Your arm
shouldn't even be 300, but it's cheap.
The screen fucking scratches if you don't get a protector.
Yeah, party chat or anything, man. You gotta use an app from your phone. That's ghetto.
The app doesn't even work. The app doesn't even work. As a Switch owner, I resonate with what you are saying right now.
No, you don't.
Yeah, and then their reasoning, their excuses are worse than Microsoft's PR.
Is it racist
but it
that
takes...
Little Italy has a lot of pizza shops? Is that racist?
No, that's accurate.
Okay, just want to make sure.
You gotta remember, they gotta hire people and resources and all that shit's money, man. That's still gonna cost Sony money to put backwards compatibility in the next system. They didn't like they can get one fat Asian guy and I was just gonna do it all by himself. They gotta hire like teams and research and development and make sure it works right. Pay people overtime.
The Dusty Cellar. Pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, Sam, Microsoft can do it, and that might help, it might not. The one major thing that's going to always hurt Microsoft is they need to establish a good exclusive brand. Halo, Forza, and Gears are getting played out, man. Forza can always be good in the minds of the fanboys. That's great. But clearly, they don't...
Yeah, the racing genre just isn't popular.
Exactly. I mean, who really cares about...
Halo.
Like,
I think the problem is Halo, man. Halo's become really irrelevant.
Yeah, because who cares about shooters this generation outside of Call of Duty? Like, Halo is not gonna do anything when you got Destiny out there, the real Bungie shooter. But they're putting RPG elements in most games, whether it's adventure games or shooting, and they're not paying attention to what people want. I'm not saying most people want. What I'm saying is Halo sucks ass, and so do you. How about that?
Well.
Spider Can.
I honestly would just buy an Xbox if they just fire like half those executives, man. That's all I need to do for me.
Oh, it depends.
Sam, do you know
I want a Barr, Greenberg, and Larry Herb,
well,
at least.
I just finished watching the, was it Kind of Funny Daily thing, and they're talking about the cloud-based gaming, also backwards compatibility for PlayStation.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, when it comes down to, I mean, you spoke about how much PS5 will be, right?
Well, how much it should be, how much it should be, not how much it will.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when it comes down to the PS5, PlayStation are definitely looking into the factors of it costing roughly the same amount as a PS4, because they are first of all, they've asked AMG to do their GPU CPU. That's one thing. They're also looking around for other aspects to that console, such as RAM, other things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really techie, much into the techie aspect, but they are indeed making sure that this console is not going to cost you a fucking bomb.
So it ain't going to be the most powerful console then. That's fine with me. It just has to be powerful enough.
Yeah.
Do what they need to do, man. I'd rather have it that way, to be honest, and then buy the powerful console later, like 4 years later or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to the whole console aspect, I think with PlayStation, they're smart, because they understand now what people are looking into, like just the basis of how much consoles should cost, right, in people's eyes, like consumers. And yeah. Yeah, they're doing a good job. They're doing a good job.
I just think that Microsoft is really stupid for giving their games away and pandering to all types of fanboys that bitch on the internet. Like, if Sony was to do that and listen to all the little kids that stink, that play on PC and play on cell phone because they can't afford any fucking real games, they end up looking stupid because they're playing Fortnite on cell phone, they're playing Fortnite on PC because they don't have enough money to buy the games, which means a streaming service will be out of the question. And if you own Xbox and you're already paying for Xbox Live Gold, already paying for Game Pass, you're gonna have to pay for this streaming service. You're gonna be paying for 3 Microsoft Xbox subscriptions at the same time. Let that shit sink in. That's a lot of money.
We talk about the cloud thing.
Yes, it's not going to be free.
Well, the funny thing is about this is that, I mean, I've been hearing a lot. I've actually been hearing people that are talking about this, and they should be. And that is the simple basis of internet connection, right? Not everyone has good internet connection.
Yeah, you don't.
Them doing this is a good thing, yes, for them. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's great all around, because like we're not in the generation where internet is really fucking good. Like, if you've got the money, sure, but if you haven't, you're kind of screwed. We're not even in the aspects of 5G yet. It's been introduced, yes, but it's not like a fundamental of 5G's here. We're still waiting to have that to happen. So, I mean, good on the Xbox to try and push this forward, but it's kind of a bit too soon when you should be focusing on maybe something else.
See the game last night?
In the meantime. I don't know. I mean, when it comes to Microsoft, I feel like the next generation of console for them is going to kind of be the same way as this generation's being, right? It's going to be PlayStation. I think PlayStation, they definitely have the numbers when we start the new generation. But I do think that Microsoft, if they fucking put their head down, they could do some damage. But that depends on them and them alone.
Yeah, because they make it incredibly easy. Like, I mean, incredibly easy. And I don't understand why you have all these people making money where you could just literally, I mean, do what I said, man. I mean, come on, dude. If you price that lower than the PS5, you don't think that would be a pain in the ass? In some capacity?
It would be a pain.
I do think that Xbox can pick up some momentum, like, but it won't be until
Sony understands two things. You're gonna need a good price, and you're gonna need great exclusives to launch with that system. You can no longer launch a system for the second generation in a row without a good exclusive. You have to have some good launch titles, and I think the B team of exclusive developers are gonna work on that shit. So you're gonna have games that are got backwards compatibility for the new PS5, and the PS5 is gonna make Last of Us 2 look better, and it's gonna make Ghost of Tsushima look better and run better. But that's not enough. You're gonna have to wait for Guerrilla Games to be ready with their secret project launch title, and then whoever else hasn't made games in a while, we need to look at those guys, like Medieval. Maybe that's launching on the PS5. I mean, these are like the questions.
Ready at Dawn.
Ready at Dawn, exactly. There's a lot of developers that are first-party studios that have been quiet, and it's going to be interesting to see what they're working on.
What you also got to understand is as well is basically some of the studios that are technically not a part of Sony, but could eventually become Sony, part of Sony. Like a lot of people are talking about Insomniac Games, right? They've always been independent. Sony have already done it before, where they've asked them to become a first-party studio. They've declined the offer, and I feel like it's going to get to the point where I think they will accept, but under the circumstances of what the contract entails. So what I'm trying to say is, they make first-party games for PlayStation, which they've been doing for like the past few decades, but on the aspect that they have freedom to do PSV like VR games for PC and shit like that, which they like to do on the sides. I think that could be a possible thing, but only time can tell if that happens. Simple as. But like you said, Jay, you know, PlayStation I think are covered when it comes to games. They're covered on launch titles, I think. They're definitely working on right now.
Doing a fucking spider dab.
I mean, don't forget, these consoles come out later on in the year, so they're kind of already set for games. You know, like the likes of FIFA, COD, if there's a new Assassin's Creed game. Because Assassin's Creed, the developers of Assassin's Creed came out when Odyssey came out and said that they're taking a break next year. So that means that they're gearing up for the next generation of console.
No, they
tell you, man, I would have hold back.
They did that last year. They didn't bring out a.
No, they came out with Origins last year.
You sure?
Uh-huh. The year before was the year they took off.
Yeah.
Oh. So Odyssey is nothing but a cut and paste. It's just fucking Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
With fucking like a Greek skin, a Spartan skin on it.
If I get Odyssey, I'm gonna definitely play Sparta though. Sparta's great.
I mean, if Xbox gamers want to think that, that's nice, but that's a stupid notion. Sony has always supported their current generation consoles right up until the end, while another team is working on a new console. So don't let that shit fool them.
I think they need to hold back some of these games and put them as launch games because they have this shit wrapped up. There's no reason to blow their entire load at the end of this generation. Ghost of Tsushima should be a launch game.
Yeah.
They need to hold back one of these games, if not more, to be launch titles. So you can just bury the.
Yeah, you got Days Gone.
I would hold Medieval back too, the remake for PS5 launch title.
Me too.
Well, I mean, we talked about this quite a bit though. I mean, like when it comes to these sort of games, they're probably going to be.
What's the
Because they're gonna be
developer
for
that
both
does
titles.
The Last Guardian?
He's got a
Shadow of
project.
Colossus? Yeah.
Yeah, Fumito Ueda.
Yeah, they're working on something new too. So there's some people. There's roughly about 4 to 5 studios I know that are working on something that we haven't saw. And Death Stranding, if it doesn't come out next year, it's definitely launching on PS5. Kojima, he's way too happy. I already know he saw the PS5.
Yeah, he's acting like he has the game done already. Like he's just visiting the studios and like refining shit from what I'm reading.
Yeah, he is.
It looks good, even with on the PS4. It looks great. I mean, if
Cody,
if we could see what the Pro is doing with these games, I think the PS5 is gonna make them even look better. If that's what.
Cody, we always talk about this. What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
That's funny. No, he's saying we sound like a real podcast for once.
We talk like this all the time when you're sucking ass. So how about that?
About Carney.
No, Cody in the chat. He's a regular.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Who?
Yo, it's funny. I think we're better on the weekdays than we are on the weekend.
Yeah, I think we are too.
Well, yeah, because there's fucking news during the week.
But I'm always at work, so we can't actually cover the news.
Yeah, but most of us on the weekend, we're like not even home. We're doing the podcast from our phones, laptops, whatever the fuck, or just enjoying the weekend. So like, I guess we're less energetic in that fashion, if that makes any sense. Whereas now, I'm just trying to delay the time from going to work tomorrow, so I'm just, I'm awake right now.
We're just fucking chill.
Maybe we should really start thinking about a couple topics to talk about on our podcast. So, I mean, as the next generation races around this corner, we should have a lot more to talk about outside of port beggars or crazy Xbox fanboys that don't know what an exclusive actually is, shit like that. But I can't wait. So it's going to be a lot to talk about.
Based on this Xbox conference that's obviously going to be happening in November, one thing that I've heard, I don't know if it's real or not, but something called Batman Arkham Universe is going to be announced at their conference this week.
Oh God, Adam!
This is a rumor, and it just sounds goofy.
It sounds like you.
Like, yeah, I'm not.
It sounds like you, Adam.
It does sound like me.
Yes, it does, buddy. Spider.
Now, imagine being serious though. There's an actual thing called this. I'm like, I don't understand it.
Is it a game you made? Is it an indie game?
Fuck no. I don't make indie games. Who said this? Who's Mans?
Whose Madden is this? Well, I don't have a Madden.
Who's Mans?
You said Madden.
I hate whoever created that with a passion, man.
Hey, you're using semantics words.
Mans.
Madden.
Mans or whatever that stupid
Who's Mans?
term is. Some ghetto nonsense.
Damn,
God, posh. It's like a posh version.
It's like when people in high school used to say like one to me instead of bye. I'm like, what? Why don't you just say bye, dumbass? Like,
I never heard a single person say one, and I'm glad.
Never heard of this.
I'm glad I never heard that.
Good, you would have rolled your eyes like I did. Like they used to wear long white t-shirts and just talk ghetto nonsense.
You're too ghetto for me, man. You just are.
Spider crisis coming through.
I'm just happy it died. People don't say that crap anymore.
I'm just happy my arm died.
You ain't getting away this time. Let's go.
Have you ever saw police knock on a door and Spider-Man and they were gonna break down the door, but they clearly never did? I never saw this.
They just stay in that animation. Yeah.
Oh, they just stay there? Oh, okay,
yeah.
Cool. He's banging on a door every now and then. It's pretty cool though.
I'm sure when you turn the corner, they're gonna disappear into video game land.
Video game land, yay! Oh my God, the swinging in Spider-Man is just exhilarating. This is another thing, bro. People need to understand. This game's still gonna have legs if you get a PS5. You're gonna be like, what games can I get that used to be out or that's cheap on PS4 for my backwards compatibility library? And Spider-Man's gonna be one of those games that come up So this
finished
game...
4th. Was it last week or this week? On the UK charts, so it's still maintaining consistency.
Still very good.
All units, witnesses are reporting a mugging. Need immediate response at Union Square.
Only if we get caught. Muggers, gotta jump in.
You can't be sure.
Who wants a picture?
It's him!
Don't give up, Spidey.
Ooh, use the power of the fallen. Yeah,
Always nice
boy.
to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
85% on a mugging.
Oh, these idiots talked about dreams on their stupid show. Let me see what he said.
Hey, I got a business for Spider-Man. High point of my trip, right here.
Oh, talking about Spider-Man.
We don't see this at work.
Good job. Break it down.
Do the hand thing.
You gotta play the song called "No More Port Beggars" next gen because our system is as powerful as most gaming PCs. So, Sam, what do you think, man? What do you think's gonna happen next gen? If our systems are indeed more powerful than most gaming PCs?
That's never gonna happen.
No, I said most gaming PCs. I think it's happening.
No, you said most. If you would have said few, I would have agreed with you.
Few gaming PCs? Oh, I'm not saying most gaming PCs that work. I'm talking about that most of the people that actually brag about having a powerful gaming PC.
I tell a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no chance. Yeah, it's gonna have, you know, way better tech than that kid's like 20-year-old Dell computer or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like a lot of those guys, they actually have. Some of them are still gaming on cell phones. I'm just pointing it out there.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't. Well, I mean, you do have Fortnite on there now, but they play a lot of those free-to-play games.
PUBG.
No, I'm saying, like,
no, not free-to-play games. You
Angry
know
Birds.
those, yeah, that, the emulators. Yeah, they have emulators running on their cell phone. I made a video about that like 5 years ago.
Candy Crush.
Emulator running on my cell phone. Yeah, man. When they don't have any money, they do that, but most of their parents are not gonna sit up there and buy them a brand new computer because they want to be a part of the PC master race. So they're gonna be forced to get a console whether they like it or not.
Like this, I've had this PC for I would say about 7 years. I paid $550 for it, and it's a lot more powerful than the Xbox One X. So I mean, it goes to show you, you really don't even have to be current to have a console. It's way more powerful than the consoles. That's how fucking broke these idiots are. Or incompetent.
1080, vehicle pursuit is currently in
1080,
progress.
1080.
Need immediate response in Chelsea, over.
This stupid idiot says he was surprised about Dreams being on the Game Informer cover. When is somebody gonna run this idiot over with the car?
Who?
You know who.
No, say
I
it
don't
so
want to
I
say
can
his name on your podcast. You want me to say it? All right.
You say it. Say it, because my mom still asks me, where you want to go for your birthday? I was like, wait, did I tell her where I wanted to go for my birthday? Shit.
You should, yeah, it's in New York. That's all. That's the hint I'm gonna give you. It's the person from New York that you're wanting to run into. It's like, I'm surprised. Yeah, man, this fucking fraud piece of shit still does show after show after show, man. This retarded fucking idiot.
What restaurant should I pick?
Hey, who?
What restaurant should I pick?
I'm guessing one of the guys who uses whose man's is this? It's from the fraudulent Black at Will podcast, the leader.
Oh.
This fucking idiot. We've been saying for like almost a year now how it's gotten great previews. This fucking idiot doesn't read
So
shit.
this guy,
Read,
so let me get something straight. The guy that brought a Nintendo Wii U because he thought it was gonna be better than last generation's consoles does not want to get Dreams. The fucking cat's going crazy. The cat's going crazy because he doesn't like Dreams. Is your cat going crazy because he doesn't like Dreams? It's alright.
No, he's hungry. Gotta feed him before he eats me. Tear me apart, man. This animal scares me. Coverando, you nailed it, bro. I mean, they just want to make money. They don't even care about being number one. You see how they're trying to like backtrack, saying hardware sales don't matter, when they were the ones literally bragging about MPD every chance they could last gen, man.
Oh yeah.
Every chance, dude. I was there. Like we were all there. Obviously, but Greenberg will be tweeting the victory every time, day one, dude. And now hardware sales don't matter because the fat fuck's losing. It's pretty simple. That fat ass ends up working at Walmart. Fucking idiot.
More of them? For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
I want them out of the gaming business entirely, but yeah, you're gonna have to settle for cloud. Nintendo,
really
PC,
Microsoft,
PlayStation. I mean, I love my PC. That's Microsoft. I don't hate them. I just hate them as a console. As a gaming business, they're incompetent, useless garbage.
That is very factual.
Right? Nah, man, I use their software to make money on my job, so I don't hate them. I just hate their gaming business side.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, they've kind of milked their exclusives for all they're worth, and everyone's gonna buy PlayStation copies for any game.
It's the executives, man. It's the little things they do that annoy me. Like on Twitter, it's just immature garbage. And now that they're losing, they're even more immature than last gen, if you could believe it.
You know what I don't like though? It's like you know they've given up when they say, "Oh, we're gonna put our games on cell phones now." You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Nintendo and Sony actually did that first. Nintendo has free-to-play type games on cell phone. Sony put their games on cell phone with PlayStation Now 2 years ago. Oh, what do you fucking do? I found another Tomb Raider bookstore. Sam, I found another Tomb Raider Easter egg on Spider-Man.
Because it's
nice.
Mario Run and what's that other one called?
Stinky Kid. That's another.
Was it Tomb Raider or something? I think I saw that one.
Tomb Raider Go.
Oh, T-O-M-E. Right?
T-O-M.
Or no, it's a different one.
No, it's T-O-M. Yeah, it's T-O-M-E, yeah.
Oh, so it's the same one. Okay, I saw that one.
It's the same one.
It's like Tomb Raider.
God, this game looks gorgeous, bro. I just can't get over the stitching. The stitching in the clothes is just amazing. I'm not going back to New York for my birthday, because if I go back to New York, Broken Game's gonna find a reason not to fight me. So since he wants to be a little bitch, it's no point for me to keep going back there if he doesn't want to see me. I'm just being honest.
Didn't he start a challenge to fight somebody and then he backed out saying they didn't have a life? I'm like, wait a minute, you were the one that issued the challenge, dumbass.
Exactly. Before he deleted the video where he said that stuff, I pissed him off, and remember he was going off?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said he could fuck me up, bro. That's what he said. Yeah. I mean, he don't want to say he could fuck me up.
Called you Quasimodo or something.
I'm like, does it look like I have a hunchback? I've stood up straight many fucking times.
He got hella mad because he was getting destroyed on that game.
Who told him to play the game on the hardest difficulty? Like, that's what I'm saying. Who told him to do that? Was it a challenge or something? Or he just thought he was that good?
He was just, I don't know, looking for a reason to play it on hard, I guess. He was being lazy about the way he was dodging and executing attacks. He was blaming the game. I'm just like, dude, you're the prototypical retard. Like, your credibility should be shot anytime you even talk or play a game, bro. But it's YouTube. More credibility doesn't matter. Because Crap Gamer makes like, what, 80 grand a year or some shit?
I have a question for you.
Hello.
When do you think the Halo franchise truly died?
When you started to talk.
Halo 4?
Alright, I'm happy with your answer.
I played it, it reminded me of Killzone. I was like, why does this shit feel and kind of look like Killzone? They just lost the sci-fi aspect of it. I was like, yeah, guys, good luck with this.
Wait up, Halo 4, what about Halo ODST or Halo Reach? Or
I liked ODST. I like Reach too.
But what about Halo?
Decent.
It was good. You didn't like the co-op mode? Was it Firefight? That was pretty good.
I think Halo 3 is just the best, bro. I played hours of that game. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's when they still had like.
No, I ain't gonna lie,
like,
bro. I started
screen.
Halo with Halo 2. I used to play Halo 2 over at my friend's house all the time after school. Loved it. Loved it, man. Wake up. Water.
Need a response to a robbery. Suspects are armed. Nearest officer, please proceed to Roseville.
Let's see what we can do. Sam, I think it's that time. I turn and use one of the black suits. Hey, Sam, did you beat the game yet?
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna use the black suit that I'm pretty sure you already got.
I'm missing just one suit.
That must be the suit for the beating the game.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please.
Oh, so Sam, how far are you in
Oh,
like 80%, I think it's the last told me.
You should try for the plat if you haven't planned on doing it. It's really simple.
I think all I gotta do is just get the suits and I'm good.
Oh shit! All right.
All I gotta do is the campaign trophies. I've done all the side stuff. Oh, just the suits, I'm good.
Fuck you, man.
I'll be back in a minute.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of my face.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. Texted Yuri to pick these guys up. Oh, I wish there was a Spidey emoji I could put at the end.
I don't like violence, but dang, you say.
Sam. It's alright. It's alright when, this right here, guys, this is, like I said, this is a lot of attention to detail. Shadows. This dude is on the couch. But, I'm just very impressed with the attention to detail. Really, really, really impressed. Like, very, very impressed. Everybody in here looks like they're douchebags. Including this guy with his hand on his face like a... Adam? Cut it out, Adam. Cut it out. Look at that rice. Look at that beans. It's a boclega. Just the attention to detail is what keeps me coming back to Spider-Man. Cups of coffee, mustard and ketchup, plug on the wall, salt and pepper, napkins. It's just impressive. The brick. It's just amazing.
Oh, they reset the PS Now trial, so I get that whatever was it, 14 days free? Oh shit.
I might get on there and try to see how it is.
It'll be like 2 of the games in like a week.
This actually is a badass outfit. The black cat, you got a black cat outfit, right? Oh, beautiful. Amazing design. This one's even better than I thought it was. I mean, from afar it's just black and red, but God, the attention to detail is amazing. Sam, you have the black cat outfit, right?
I think so.
You collected all little baby cats?
Yeah, I did all her stuff.
Yeah, that outfit's badass, isn't it, bro? Like, I'm looking at it right now. Like, the attention to detail on these suits, man, they need
the dark suit?
No.
Yeah, the collarbone part.
Yeah, it's
just
just
I love
amazing,
it. It's
bro.
great.
I don't wear it enough. I do not wear it enough. Look at that detail. Oh my god. Look at that detail. That's just detail you don't see anymore.
Profile pic.
This dude's in a wheelchair. That's fucking cool.
All units, a break-in was just reported. Please proceed to Chelsea ASAP.
Come on, Spider-Man. Let's show them how evil I can be. Gotta be up there. Let's see what I got.
What the hell? Ever hear a knocking?
Get back! No, he's you!
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Look at that. It's stuck everywhere. Oh, this is funny. Fuckface is stuck to this hole right here. Look, chimney. Ah, that's funny. Look at that. Don't mess with Spider-Can. Stinky kid, what's going on?
My internet's on a bit of fuckery right now.
Assault in progress. Backup needed in the meatpacking district. Over.
Assault in progress. Gotta stop it.
Spider-Man!
Is this the mosh pit? Great! Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
I think I just caught a glitch. I saw it when it fucking happened. I saw it when it fucking happened. Hey, Sam. Sam.
Yo.
Bro, look at the fucking glitch. All I'm gonna say is Mr. Fantastic.
You turned him into a giraffe.
Yes, bro. I hit him so hard, they call him neck long. I get to use
Necky
it.
D. Get that man Necky D.
We call him Neck Man. He's turning into a fucking superhuman. He's gonna hit me with his neck.
Mess with that man's neck.
Oh god.
It was a Canadian insurance. Send his ass back.
Oh my god, bro. Look at his fucking neck. Still has better texture than fucking Assassin's Creed. Better eyes too, man. They're good. They did real good on this game. You're dead, aren't you? There's no way you're alive. Yeah, you're done. Can you get your ass up? Get up.
Assassin's my brother.
Now. I just can't help but looking at all these amazing suits because, you know, my name is Amazing Kiter, man.
What day is the DLC supposed to come out?
When you stop stinking.
Will be the 23rd, Stinky Kid.
God damn
Thank you.
No problem, sir. Very stinky.
You say he's very stinky. He's such a stinky kid.
Friendly, stinky kid.
Your friendly neighborhood stink person. This is the Spider King.
All units, civilians are trapped in their vehicles following a severe accident.
God,
Please proceed to Chelsea ASAP.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how they delay Crackdown. That shit just amuses the hell out of me.
Again? Like,
Because it's fucking gonna fail.
We're gonna delay a game that's not even gonna be good, and it's still not even out. Like the games that are way better than it. That's retarded as hell.
hey, I'm not gonna sit up here and disagree. You're fucking right. The reason why they keep delaying
not being really like disrespectful, but I feel like they should just get a fucking. They should like put that game down like a fucking dog.
I agree, man. Just
me too.
Or any sort of animal.
You wanna know what's funny though?
make a
about
surprise
this?
announcement.
You wanna know what's funny about this whole thing? They talk about the power of the cloud, right? For this new feature. Wasn't that the one game that they were supposed to use the power of the cloud to produce? And now what? You get what I'm saying, Sam? Now what? So you you're using the power of the cloud to bring Xbox games to cell phones, but the power of the cloud is not gonna make the game better?
That's what I was saying earlier about the scumbag shit. Like, they were talking about how this is gonna be just a brilliant thing utilizing cloud, and then it turns out the original team wasn't even the ones working on it. It was Sumo Digital.
That's sad.
Yeah, so they were just consultants.
That's so sad.
And then they end up changing the entire engine to be cell shaded, and then they end up delaying it again, and now they delayed it again. This is retarded as hell, dude.
They're trying to salvage a game that they know won't meet people's expectations.
Bro, nobody even cared about Crackdown.
Yeah.
Who cared about it?
Part 1 didn't sell good. Part 1 didn't sell good, but people liked it. Part 2 didn't sell good, but people did not like it. Part 3 is not needed. Nobody wanted Crackdown 3.
Yo, in what sense do you think that game's gonna fucking sell? When you have Days Gone, you have, what is it? Anthem and Exodus.
Metro
Exodus, shall I say. Or Redux, or whatever it's fucking called. Like, you're not gonna sell that. I'm sorry, you're not gonna sell shit. Even if that game comes out a week later, you're just not gonna sell. I mean, people talk shit about Anthem, but you know what? That game's gonna fucking sell. Guaranteed.
Maybe.
Because
it could sell like Destiny, or it could sell like Destiny 2. We don't know.
Well, exactly. Like, it's gonna sell though. That's the thing. I mean, I'm not saying the game's gonna be fucking amazing, you know, this and that, because obviously we don't know much about it. Obviously, you know, it could get great reviews. We don't know. But only time will fucking tell on that game. You know, Days Gone, I saw some TGS gameplay, like, over the weekend. That game looks way better than what it did at E3. The animations look a bit more better. The, you know, death animations of, you know, the freakers, like, they're definitely doing some good work there. The frames look better. That's another one.
That's how I know he's a dumbass. I'm using the same mic I use on my PC on the PS4, so that's how we know you're a dumbass, you little faggot.
What happened?
Saying these console gamers have such shit mics. You ain't no PC gamer, that's
What
not
do
a
you
little
mean?
kid
I'm
who
using
can't
the
afford
Turtle
shit.
Beach. It's not shit. It's shit to you. Maybe, but it's not shit to everybody else that's listening to my voice.
Get back.
Why do PC fans always like to insert themselves in the console war? Called the console war.
Talking about the real PC fans or this fraud little kid who probably has an outdated PC?
That stinky kid right there.
Okay.
They want to feel relevant.
Exactly. See, that's why we have you a part of the PlayStation Legion. Very, very accurate. They want to seem relevant.
The next time PC will be relevant is when Half-Life 3 gets fucking announced.
And guess what? It's gonna come to consoles. And guess what? It's gonna be on consoles, so it's not gonna even fucking matter.
It probably will be, yeah. Well, we don't know, but yeah, it probably will be, yeah.
I don't see them keeping that game exclusive, seeing as much consoles have done for the gaming industry last
Well, I mean, let's be honest, man. Gabe is not going to be making any fucking games anytime soon, because you guys are talking about Steam sales and all that. You're the guys that fund that motherfucker to not make games.
Exactly.
If you stop buying shit off of Steam, he may consider it, because he'll be like, oh shit, I'm not getting any money anymore. I need to do something about this.
They don't understand the problem. They don't understand the problem they created either. That's why a lot of developers don't want to exclusively put their game on Steam.
Civilians are trapped following a vehicle collision.
I remember hearing Gabe that he said he was going to start making games again, but yeah, like, all people want to know is Half-Life. When is it? No, I'm one of them. I'm one of those fans.
I'd rather they do something with
20 years.
I know, man.
I don't know.
I'm being serious though, man. I'm one of those PC fans that, you know, I loved Half-Life 1 and 2 and Blue Shift and Operations and
PC fan. Stop frauding.
But the fact is, you're not gonna get shit. No, I mean, obviously you've got your what's it called game, your World of Warcraft, and well, I don't really know. Apart from that, that's not on any other platform. League of Legends, but.
So you're gonna wait 10 years, 20 years for a game? Good luck with that, stupid ass.
Is he talking about emulator again? Oh, let me help you out.
Yeah. It's the same repetitive shit.
Let me help you out.
Why do people? What is this
I
whole
feel like
fucking
if PC
addiction
players
to emulators, man?
aren't like treated like gods all the time, they get all pissed off and sad about fucking.
You're 100% right. That's exactly what's happening.
Incident is active near Grand Central.
I swear.
Like we're talking about the streaming service for Xbox and PlayStation, and then he's inserting himself. Why?
Do something?
Like, why is he inserting himself?
Because nobody will talk to him in real life?
You know what? It's probably accurate.
So like PC fans are like the essence of they just want a friend.
I think they want more than
they just want human interaction, period.
That's what they want, man. They just want to be loved, man.
Did you say a human erection? That's kind of
interaction, weird. You homo.
Oh God, Sam.
It's the same stupid ass argument. Idiots,
Gamer
can you get
paradise.
a proper working version on that emulator? No. You're running it at like 9 to 10 frames per second.
I need to see why you guys. If you know what, Sam, here's something. I don't care if he hears you. Ask him this: can you play Red Dead Redemption start to finish on a PC emulator?
How do I gotta ask him? They can hear you already.
Yeah, but he's not gonna listen to me. He's gonna listen to you. He's gonna listen to you.
I'm sorry.
Hey, stinky kid.
RDR2
stinky kid. If you laugh one more time, I swear to God, I'm gonna smack you in the face with a dirty diaper. I swear to God.
Oh, when you get that PS4 emulator working 15 years from now, hit me up, man. I'll whip it out. We can just play PS4 games. I'll beat pretty much all the PS5 library. So well done, man. It's great mathematical
Why do I feel like
deduction.
our next console won't be called PS5? I feel like they're actually gonna give it like a like a new type of revamp name. Like
they're not
do
Xbox, man. They're not gonna call something
They're not
stupid.
gonna do that
It's gonna be
dumb
PS5.
No, it's not gonna be stupid. It's not gonna be stupid, but like, I don't know, something different. I don't feel like they just go out and name it PS5.
Why would it be different, bro?
Why would they do something different?
That's what makes them different by keeping the number. Everybody else didn't keep a number. You realize that, right? Nintendo never keeps a number.
Yeah, you're right.
Xbox never keeps a number. PlayStation only, they keep a number. They're different already.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Okay,
you're right.
Get out of here, stinky kid. Kick yourself out. Take your foot, lift it up, and kick your own ass out of here.
Plays the Sims on console. Looking at my friends, I got a couple people playing on it.
I used to play Sims on the PSP. So what?
It's not a demanding game. What was the point of even like asking that question?
You should ask the developer why they keep putting it on consoles. Because you guys don't buy it, right? I brought it 2 times on PC. And I know a lot of PC fans that didn't buy it. I know you didn't buy it.
They should kick your mom's ass for fucking having you instead of having an abortion, you little fuck.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That's the reality of the situation.
Oh, God, I don't approve of this. Oh, I don't approve of this.
It's a stupid, useless, unintelligent essence that roams this fucking earth mindlessly, man. They should have put you down the moment they saw your ugly ass.
Oh, you think I can debate this guy? You think he wants to debate me? Cool. Let's do it.
If his mom will let him, yeah.
What are you guys talking about? Who are you talking to?
One of the myriad of PC people. I can't even tell them apart. They all literally spew out the same shit.
Yeah, which one are you talking about on the chat though? I'm looking at the chat right now.
Whichever one sounds stupid. Shouldn't be hard to find.
They're all stupid. Apart from some of our...
Well, the stupidest, I don't know. I'm not gonna go through all of it.
Not fucking Sherlock, man.
You
I ain't reading it either.
Hey, you are, because you're from that area.
See my magnifying glass, man? Huh? Top hat?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't got a fucking pipe either.
You talk like him, so you are.
Ah, because you're on British. Okay, fuck you.
That's true, he got you there.
Me. Yeah, you're damn right. I drink fucking tea and crumpet. I need some crumpets. Sorry, we've got these.
Wait a what is a crumpet? I need to know what a crumpet is, please.
Crumpet.
It's a type of food.
It's like basically, it's like just basic
like
bread, but it's like air pocketed. So basically, when they make them, like the air pockets sort of give it like this sort of effect on the top. Type it in. It's just basically a different way of cooking bread, basically.
So it's not like a muffin. It's just cooked bread.
Could I mean it's not like sour. It's quite sweet. Well, so you could call it a treat, like an actual like muffin, like you know. Okay, obviously you can call it pastries because it's muffins. Pastry.
I'll call it a muffin.
The Muffin Man! The Muffin Man! The Muffin Man! Alright, fuck it. Activate Super. Question is, I want to ask people, the fan base of Xbox is... Do you feel Phil Spencer is a douchebag? Because I do.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, I've already said this countless times. I don't think Phil Spencer is the savior of Xbox. Anyone could have done what he did. It's fucking simple. It's not fucking stupid. It's not easy. Oh, sorry, it's not hard. Sorry. Nor is it easy, but it's a pretty straightforward fucking job. I think if it wasn't, I don't know, like I don't know how the whole Scalebound game went, but like they should have kept that instead of fucking Crackdown. In my opinion. I think they shot themselves in the fucking foot. That seems about right. I fucked up. Pussy! Hello, pussy! You're like a bunny. You pussy boy.
Adam, cut it out.
I'm looking at your chat. Sorry.
I'm trying to see this guy. Did he answer me?
You can't see him. He's a ghost. Now, Son of Sam, don't say that. Don't tell them to get a job because you know what they're going to do. They're not going to get the job.
So what's going on? What did he say? Let me keep up with this shit.
I don't know. Just Son of Sam just said someone get a job. 2018.
So what's the name of the guy talking? Is his name John Gamer? Is that the one talking shit?
Well, John, you're still not. Well, technically, obviously, you're not spending 200. Well, actually, yeah, you 200. But you're not just spending it for 1 or 2 games. You fucking bitch.
Thanks for subscribing.
You're spending that much on probably, I would say, at least 5 good games. 5, maybe. I don't know. It depends on what tickles your fancy. Bitch.
Oh, might as well get this shit out of the way right now. Pay my rent.
Excuse me.
Ah, shit.
Scusi. Fuck, I ran out of ammo? What the hell?
Scusi.
What is this shit? Fuck. What are you doing, bro? Are you rationing me on ammo? Oh, fucking titty fucker. Okay, I got him. Clutch, though. Yeah, exactly. I mean, saying that you'll buy a PlayStation 4 for just 1 or 2 games sounds retarded as fuck. You just sound like you're really over-exaggerating that factor, man. Let's be honest. You're at least getting how many exclusives in a year? Oh, sorry, in a generation, like what? 12? Somebody said 12. Yeah, see, 12 exclusives. Depends. My kills increase my damage. Alright. No, I want to keep them. My kills restore health and shield duration. I'm gonna get rid of them. Arc abilities, kills, restores arc abilities, marks priority targets and buffs ability regen. Void kills increase ability regen. What's this one got? Dawnblade holds you in midair when aiming.
Oh. Okay, so what's going on, man? On the going-ons.
I was looking at this guy called John Gamer talking about how he'll buy a console. He doesn't want to buy a console for 1 or 2 games when clearly there's more than that in a generation of fucking.
John Gamer, I'm gonna ban you. Okay, the reason why I'm gonna ban you.
Don't ban him. Don't ban him.
Hold on. First of all, buddy, I would like to debate you. If you can't debate me with your voice, you're proving that you're a troll. I'm gonna give you my Discord information because I know PC fans love Discord.
What are you doing, by the way? Game Paradise. Fuck. Oh, you're playing fucking Spider-Man, sorry. My bad.
What? Okay, you're getting deleted. Here's my Discord information.
Jamal Bates, we're going to give him a chance. If he doesn't
give him a chance.
Also, Jay, then, yeah, he's getting banned.
Okay, John Gamer, let's go debate. I want everybody to hear your voice. I want you to have a chance to literally tell us what you think on camera.
Apparently he's in your Discord already.
That's what he's claiming.
Cody's getting amped up there. Debate. Been calling you out on your bullshit for the past however long. Saying however long, man, you gotta give us a fucking time period.
What bullshit am I spewing? I don't have any bullshit. I tell you a game's not on your platform, and it's not on your platform. It's not bullshit. It's the truth.
That's an obscured word, my friend. Well, the way you used it is obscured. You gotta be more specific. God damn it. Fucking.
Look, if you want to debate me,
I'm
on Discord right now. If you want to debate me, I'm on Discord right now, buddy. What's your
Discord name? Smell my Discord
in
your mouth. I have no quarrels with you, my friend. No quarrels. You're looking at me thinking, what the fuck, how did you do that? I'm like,
what do you think you're doing, sir?
I'm black. What do you think?
I'm trying to figure out where's the bullshit.
Blackanese.
I'm actually playing games. There's tons of Xbox fans not playing games.
You said I'm Blackanese?
There's tons of PC fans. There's tons of Nintendo fans. They're all not playing games. So please help me out. Help me.
He wants to debate you? Cool.
No, I want to debate him. No, he's running away from the debate. But he says that I spew bullshit. So I'm trying to figure out when have I acted like an Xbox fan or Nintendo fan or a PC fan and not actually play my games.
Get the fuck away from me!
He's just creating this false excuse because he doesn't want to look an idiot in the debate. It's obvious. You're not a genius.
Yeah. So he wants to run around in my live stream and tell lies that he can't back up. He's using a fake YouTube account that you can't even fucking support. This is another reason why I like something that's about to happen, Sam. We talked about it before the podcast.
He wants me to call him a puss.
That Google is getting rid of Google Plus, which means all these trolls that make these random Google Plus accounts, they're about to be deleted.
Hey, John, you're a puss.
They're gonna all be pretty pissed off. They're gonna be pretty pissed off once that starts happening. That means you guys are making these fake accounts. It's not gonna happen anymore. You got to
it's
make
not
a real
worth
account.
it. What do you mean it's not worth it?
It's not worth it because you know you're gonna get beat. I understand you're a troll and you don't have a voice and you sound like a little kid. It's understandable. You don't have to hide anymore. We know. I've debated enough PC fans to understand, and most of you guys are very young.
Every PC gamer has a voice.
You're wasting time now just talking in the chat, you stupid idiot. I just told you in the chat. Nobody's gonna ban you.
No, I'm about to.
He's still talking. Why are you still talking if this is a waste of your time? Why? I'm not gonna ban him.
This is a waste of your time. Why? I'm gonna set you in timeout forever. How about that?
Him continuing to talk is just reiterating his stupidity.
Yeah. So you don't have enough time. You don't have enough time, but you have enough time to troll me. So you don't have enough time for a debate, but you can troll the shit out of me for the rest of the night. How about I play a game that'll make your computer explode? How about that? I'm gonna play some
Spider-Man. Monday night. I gotta say myself.
Monday Night Raw.
You come back to here.
Sounds like a good way of spending your Monday night, you fucking idiot.
Bushkara.
My type of guy. It's true though, man. He spent his Monday night for what?
I'm still trying to figure out, like you said earlier, why does Project xCloud have a small X?
I don't know, man.
They like it, man. But you know how people online, they have like the whole big X, small X, and they write their name, they end it with small X, big X. Yeah, that's what they're trying to be, man. Like gay shit. Fucking kiddie crap. Still get that, man. Typical Xbox fans, isn't it? I remember there was a lot of people on Xbox used to do that. Big X, small X, and then name, and small X, big X. I didn't understand why. It's just, yeah. No offense.
Yeah, my Xbox is so late with this.
I know they are, bro. And then they're gonna claim that they were the grandfathers of this shit. PlayStation been doing PlayStation Now since PS3. That's when I first played it.
Factual.
And so one of these Xbox fans, what's his name? Colt Eastwood. He asked how many games can be used with remote play, acting like the feature is not used with every fucking game available.
Tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone's struggling.
I can use it right now on Destiny.
They have some issues, like there not being enough buttons.
To focus on muffled voices.
Yeah, but you can fix that by looking at your arm.
What you saying, Willis?
That's it.
I wish Sony would just come out and make fun of this shit on their Twitter. They never do this, man. It would be so easy.
Because they'll be shamed for doing something that Microsoft gets away with.
There, those are the guys who did it.
Well then, if I was at my post all their stupid tweets, it'd be simple. It'd be simple. It's like, I'm gonna get shitted on. You just literally copy and paste. These idiots, they make stupid tweets every day a week, it seems like. You just copy and paste one of their crowd and just send it right back to them. Like a, huh? Kettle meat pot, whatever that saying is.
Well, hello there, dear sir. Would you like a crumpet or some tea? I do like a nice crumpet in the morning.
Crumpet teas?
Yeah, I had my cup of tea earlier on, man. Fucking perfection. Where's that John guy? Did you ban him? Or is he still sucking dick on the PC? Yeah.
Last thing he said is I can stop whenever I want. I don't know what that was in reference to.
I think you're trolling, and I
cool
think
sex.
that you're afraid to debate, but you're more comfortable texting stupid words rather than using your voice to tell me what you really think. It's understandable. It truly is understandable.
Like I say this every 20 minutes, but
PC gamers don't have a voice, Jay. Do you not know that?
I mean, if this is the same thing I ask them all the time. They brag about PC and what they can do with an emulator, right? Then I ask them for proof of the emulator, and then no one gets back to me. So why are you talking about an emulator if you can't show me proof of the emulator? That means it doesn't exist.
That has been emulated.
Exactly. So when I ask you for proof, then you try to skip the subject. When I ask you to debate, then you don't want to debate. You have plans. Oh, I'm in school. I'm eating dinner. I'm going somewhere. But you can sit there all night and text me stupid shit while I'm playing a game and you're not.
Sounds like a call for sex is what I say.
I'm telling you, PC fans are the worst.
So I seen from Jurassic Park, man, you know, the water, waiting for the vibrations to happen in the water, that's what I feel like when I see PC fanboys. Like, shit.
Don't compare that great scene to that garbage.
Yeah, don't do that.
What's wrong with you? That's a classic scene.
That is a classic scene.
Just the vibration of it, man. It's just like, oh shit, they're coming. They're coming, man. They're getting pissed. What scene can we compare it to then, other than that? This is how I think.
I don't know. I don't want to compare them to good movies because PC fans really are the worst.
It's a good movie, but that scene, like, come on. Perfect.
There's a lot of billionaires that don't have children. It's interesting.
That's because they're billionaires.
They don't want to share their wealth. Therefore, when they die, no one.
Yeah, but this dude is like, he's gonna have his nieces and nephews inherit it. I'm like, why don't you just procreate, dumbass?
See, here's my issue with rich people. You could be like billionaires and millionaires, know that the planet is dying because global warming is not a joke. Know that there are bare homeless people. Know that your money can actually do something to help make the world a better place. And then you buy helicopters and mansions and trips to the fucking Hamptons. Like, you're actually so...
Yeah, some of them are married and they don't have children. It's weird.
Rich people are scum, in my honest opinion. If you're that rich and don't...
Yeah, that's because they have to fucking fork out and shit like...
share the wealth, you are scum.
But what if you got...
nappies or anything like that in the first parts.
Ever hear a knocking?
A child's like taking care. A child's like a pet sort of thing, man. That you've got to feed them. You've got to, you've got to get stuff like,
Your mic just like cut
well, yeah,
out.
like
if you
when
were
you
trying
get
to
a
say
pet, you need to
something,
get food, you need to get,
what if
you know, what's it called again? You need to get a collar. You also need to get some toys once in a while. You get treats, you know, same for a kid. But like, obviously, kids are a bit more expensive.
Let's just say. Or entering, maybe don't pull a B&E.
I mean, you gotta give them clothes, shoes, all that shit like that. Then you gotta fucking feed them. It's like, yo, I break the bank, baby.
The adventure.
You gotta be set for life.
Dude, remember the guy from Facebook that he screwed over? That guy's worth $10.1 billion.
Wait up.
Seriously?
What?
That Hispanic guy that he kicked out of the company. The guy Eduardo, remember the guy who stole the idea off of whatever?
No, I didn't watch the movie. I'm just agreeing with you.
Alright.
But I need to watch that movie, right?
Stake.
What is it called? Social
War Dogs?
Social Eating Work?
Social Network.
We're gonna call it Eat Works.
It's a venture capitalist.
Who in Social Network?
Social, remember that guy Eduardo Sabra and his partner? That they had a falling out? That dude.
Oh yeah.
So if he has 10 billion, how much does Zuckerberg have? Like $1 trillion?
Yeah, people that have bare money and don't do anything to share their wealth or help people. Or if
Yeah,
they
he's
do,
sort
they're
of
not even
fluky though, man. Zuckerberg's man, like you know, you think to himself like when you watch that film, he's like the victim, but no, he isn't, man.
No, he's not the victim.
No, he isn't the victim, bro.
He's like Steve Jobs. They're just thieves. That's all they are. They just got there first.
I swear.
There you
go.
Or took the idea for somebody they're close to.
That's what he did. That's why that kid's worth $10 billion. He got a severance and a 2% stake, and the twins are rich off of that too, because they got a settlement.
Yeah,
that dude knows what he did.
Had to.
Yeah.
If we didn't, it'd be fucked.
That's crazy, bro.
Gotta suit his ass.
You know what? I want to see that movie now, man.
It was good. It's pretty good. I hate Justin Timberlake, and he was in it. I was able to tolerate him.
Yeah, but he was the Napster, wasn't he?
Yeah, he played Sean, whatever that guy's name was.
Yeah.
He was what?
He played the Napster founder in that movie.
Who the hell is Napster?
He can't be.
Back in the day, man.
Huh? What is back in the day? What does that mean?
One sec.
This guy's doing good.
Shut the fuck up, Jay. I know what you're doing.
I know what you're doing.
You're looking at your foot. You looked at your foot.
Damn, the guy who owns Walmart is literally like Danny Rand. His dad died in a plane crash. That's interesting.
Oh, cut it! Oh, god damn it, Sam.
My name is Danny Rand.
My dad died in a car crash 80 years ago.
Jerome.
Now
he sounds like he was Danny Rand.
Now I fight crime.
Daniel Rand. I don't wear shoes and my feet
That's
stink.
what you would do then if you met someone that his parents died in a plane crash.
Put on some damn shoes.
Like Danny Rand. Kind of.
That's what I hate about martial artists. They never wear shoes, man. Their feet are nasty. Put on some damn shoes.
Yeah, no, man.
Your nasty feet.
If you really want to kill somebody like that that don't wear shoes, I guess you got to put like a poison needle on the ground, and that's pretty much it, right?
Just throw a piece of glass. You're good.
What with you, man?
You can maneuver him to another part of the arena.
Oh, shit. I need Danny Rand.
Paul
and
Allen.
Immortal Iron Fist.
Why the
we
hell
know,
did I
bitch.
decide to
We
rewatch
knew.
Hunger Games? I don't even know.
Paul Allen just looks evil.
Hunger Games is horrible.
It is, but I mean,
yo, if anyone's talking about Hunger Games, here's a fun fact. Go watch a film called Battle Royale. It's fucking way better.
What's it about?
It's about Harry Potter.
I've said that to every single person that told me to watch Hunger Games. Like, no, go watch Battle Royale. You're alright. You're fine.
You mean PlayStation
But
Battle
is this the
Royale?
same premise?
No, Chinese Battle Royale.
PlayStation Battle Royale. Okay.
So it's like the Hunger Games.
Are they Chinese or Japanese? I forgot now. Or Korean? Forgot. Fuck.
Yeah, we don't know. They don't even
Let me
know.
have a look, man. Let me have a look where that's dated, man. Because not saying they look alike, because that's a bit racist.
They do.
Battle Royale. Let's have a look.
Trey Bird. I mean, that was weird. I get you're trying to be funny, but that was just weird.
Yeah, Japanese.
This dude asked if a black woman gets an abortion, is she a crime stopper?
Okay. No, I don't.
Who said?
Why?
Who said that?
The fuck? Which one said that?
I don't have.
I guess he's trying to be funny.
Who said that?
That's not funny, bro.
Trey Bird. Mr. Bird.
Check your privilege, bitch.
Okay, I got you.
Flappy wing.
Trey Bird.
A PC, bro.
Trey Bird. Bye bye. I'll see you never. Anybody else? Where's that PC troll that was saying something about emulator and he couldn't back up?
Oh, he left. He left. I think
he left. Oh yeah, he left because he got exposed. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know who it was on in your chat, but someone drove him away. Good job.
Thanks, whoever did that, because I'm tired of people like that. If you're getting exposed, you know what you fucking did. You obviously have a lot of time on your hands if you're here, but you don't want to get in a debate because you're afraid you're gonna look like an idiot.
I think it was Clarissa.
Thanks. Thanks for destroying that idiot.
I think Jamar. Yeah, Jamar was another one. I remember he said leave.
Good shit. Good shit. I'm not against bullying or like trying to push somebody out, but the fact of the matter is, you know you don't have a good emulator on your PC. And then you're going to sit up here and claim that you don't have enough time to debate somebody, but you have enough time to troll that individual in the comment section of their own gameplay video. It's fucking stupid.
Listen, what you should say is, if they're trying to stir the fucking pot, no, fucking boo them though. Don't need that crap. Especially when the pot you're trying to stir is already fucking hot. It's already been stirred, bro.
The console war doesn't need PC fanboys butting in. This is already a three-way brawl. You got Nintendo fanboys, you got Xbox fanboys. You know, we don't really need a PC fan base, especially the new generation of PC fans. We don't need you guys.
Listen, right, when it comes to PC fans, they're not all bad. Let's be, if I'm being honest.
I'm not saying they're all bad, but let me say one thing, Adam, before you ramble. One thing.
Motherfucker.
One thing, bro. These guys, right? They claim that we're not a threat, right? They claim that we are. I found a Danny Rand building, by the way.
Oh God. Rand Industries.
It is. So they say we're not a threat, and what's funny? Oh, it's called Rand Corporation.
What are they even dabbling?
Black market shit.
That's legal.
Okay, so Sam, hold on, Sam. So PC fans say we're not a threat, right? And we have hardware that's outdated, right? But they always care about our games. They always care about. If we're so useless, if we're not a threat, there's no point in caring. But I don't know. I think PC fans know that they need the console industry. They need the console gamers. They need console exclusives because gaming is boring if you're just talking about indie titles all the time. Like, who cares how many indies you got? Who cares? We played those type of games 3 generations ago. If we wanted to play some pixelated old games, you just get a Atari or get a damn Super NES or something. I don't know. I experienced all that crap many years ago. Okay, your time, Adam. What's going on?
No, I'm just fucking. Jesus fucking Christ.
I wish you would debate a PC fanboy. I would love to see Adam debate a PC fan. That'd be awesome.
I'll play possum. That's how I'll get him in. I'll play dumb, play possum, and then I'll fucking bite him.
All units.
You're literally gonna be a
need
possum.
help at the scene of a car accident.
Yeah, literally, I'll be a possum. I'll let them bully me into a corner, and I'll just fucking go nuts. I'll be like that fucking cartoon. Let me at him. You let me at him. No. I think based on the people you debated OJ in the past, I remember playing the Black Ops 4 the multiplayer beta, and I remember you debating some guy about Spider-Man. That shit made me laugh because I've actually got a clip that I saved of you in the background talking about it with this guy, and he's going ape shit about like why Sony should be like sharing it with other consoles, and it's just fact that Sony owned fucking Spider-Man on the aspects of movie rights and also other factors. And I was like, dude, like, it's just simple contract business, man. You know, they have the rights, simple as, man. You know, if you want the rights, then tell PC to go and buy them from Sony, but I guarantee you it ain't gonna be fucking easy money. I'm sorry to say it, bro, but like, yeah, like, don't be an idiot.
It's kind of hard for them not to be.
Well, it's more
but I'm
still
saying, alright, wouldn't you rather the game be successful
do their jobs
instead of failing? Because if you put it on PC, the game is going to fucking fail. Their stance on not pre-ordering and not buying games day one or full price until they see a review from a biased person that's a PC enthusiast or a PC fanboy, it's just stupid.
I'm still waiting for those fucking. I mean, the last time I heard about PlayStation numbers was, when that game came out. I'm wondering where the numbers are now, because we haven't heard a fucking word about, how many more units we've sold, or how many units were moved on the Spider-Man side. All we've heard it's double this or triple this. It's like we want to see like how many numbers, just like indulge us.
This idiot
said we haven't got PSX. We haven't got PSX this year, so it'll be in a blog post maybe. I don't know.
What happened? What idiot said what?
This idiot said, didn't I call a black guy a monkey on my YouTube?
What the?
What is that?
Didn't you call your arm a foot on YouTube?
First of all, in defense of myself, the guy literally looked like a monkey, and I don't just relegate that term to black people. Second of all, how does that relate to what he said about abortion and crime? Just being strictly applied to black people.
Is somebody trying to defend racism here?
Let's see if he's still in the chat.
Is he trying to defend? Who's trying to defend racism? I just wish more PC fans would buy games. They look cheap. They look real cheap by skipping all these games and refusing to buy them when they actually came out. You gotta wait for a Steam sale.
Fruity little kids from your chat watching my videos. That's creepy.
Bro, they're bored, bro. They don't know what to do with themselves.
You can always go outside and interact with people. Wait, that's terrifying. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's terrifying. They don't want to get stuffed in a locker on a random side of the street. They got lockers all over the place now.
Kick them across the street like a kickball.
Just that alone. They're frightened. Oh Jesus Christ.
It's true.
Oh wait, they're scared. Oh Jesus Christ. You really want to piss these guys off, don't you?
Yup.
Really
hey Cody, that's true, bro. That's true. They didn't buy that game, and you know they didn't.
What's that? Oh, Yakuza.
Yakuza 0.
Okay. Remember,
didn't they want that game though, Adam? Weren't they the ones that wanted the game?
Apparently.
Yeah, but like, it's funny to me because I was just going to bring up the factors of some games that were multiplayer, like Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight and Bioshock Infinite. when they came out for the PC, they were absolute. The running aspects, like how it ran on PC, was fucking disgusting. Like there was so much shit going on with that, and the console versions was just simply good. They were smooth like butter. But with PC, they were just flopping, they were crashing. I remember that shit, and it still happens, by the way.
PC is a very
never fixed it properly.
Yeah, but like you said, Jay, yeah, they did want it, and it flopped.
What game was that?
Yakuza 0.
Yeah, they wanted Yakuza 0. And yeah, I'm not gonna say all of them did, but they only wanted it because they didn't have access to it. That's how it normally is. When they don't have something, they want it. But then when they get it, they don't support it.
Want it.
So it's like you're trolling the developer. Oh, why are you up there?
Incident is active near Times Square. Proceed with caution.
It's funny to me, man, because like we explain to a lot of PC fans, and they go, "Oh, that's not true." Maybe to you, no, but it is to other, to other people. There are loads of people that like to pirate games. If they do that, they're not supporting the developers. Simple as.
Also, when you're a part of a community and you're up there saying, "Oh, I want the game," and then when it comes out, you don't buy it day one, and you actually don't support it. That's also hurting the developer.
Just to say, Jamal Bates, I think there was a leak for the November PlayStation Plus games, which were going to be Bulletstorm and Kawambi, I think it was. So if I was you, if you haven't got Yakuza Kawambi, hold off, man. Yeah, because that got leaked. I don't know if they're going to keep that same lineup or if it's even true. If it is, I would hold off until then.
Yeah, because the last month wasn't true either. Remember they leaked there was Neo and some other thing? That wasn't even close.
Yeah, Diablo, yeah, but that was like... Apparently Sony actually leaked this, though. Presumably.
Didn't Sony leak the last one?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe.
Pardon me.
That'd be good, though. I like Bulletstorm. I wouldn't mind playing that.
Yeah, me too, man. I wouldn't mind, actually, I wouldn't mind playing that game. That was a fun game. I think that was done by Cliff Brzezinski as well, when he was a part of,
yeah, it says that there.
Half-Life, I think it was. Yeah, man.
That was the People Can Float team.
Yeah. So that's the thing when it comes to Cliff Brzezinski, man. He actually wasn't bad. Like, he actually made some kind of good games. But when he did that whole boss key fucking thing, that was when he was just thinking about... He wasn't thinking straight, man. He was
feeling himself too much.
I think he was just trying to, like... He
was
basically
you know
trying
what,
to create
Sam? I don't
trends.
understand why he was feeling himself at all. He wasn't even that fucking famous
he was chasing trends, Jay. That's what he was doing. He was chasing fucking trends.
As a game developer, that's why you're fucking dead now.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to trace the Overwatch trend, which was already, in control of Overwatch. Then he did the same for Battle Royale.
Fortnite,
and it didn't work.
Yeah, that was funny.
I just don't get why they leave these big studios to do their own little thing with no resources. I'm like, why would you do that?
There you go, Sam. There you go.
Thing is,
David Jaffe made that horrible
studio, though, that was all independent, though, wasn't it? Like, it was just randomly created.
That's money out of their pocket.
He should have kept Gears of War. At least he could have been able to do something with that later on, He should have kept that.
I was owned by Epic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't own that.
Why did... Okay, what the fuck? Who made Gears of War, him or Epic?
It's his idea, their money.
It was his idea, yeah.
Wow.
That's life, man.
It was under their name, man.
Venture capitalists are just trying to get their hands on everything, man, because they never accomplish it, they just buy it.
You said Capital One's trying to get their hand on everything? That's horrible.
Sure, them too. Capital 1999.2.
Okay. Get that out. How's your cat? It's not screaming anymore.
I think he died.
Oh, okay.
Don't say that, man. Fucking hell.
He'll be alright.
He's
usually not this quiet. He's probably sleeping.
Fucking ninja, man. It's a ninja.
Why does that idiot call himself ninja when he's not a ninja at all? There's nothing about him that screams ninja.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
He looks like a bird. He should have called himself Chicken or some shit. He just looks like he squawks. That nose.
It was his name, wasn't it? Back in Halo, man.
Yep, that's a high.
You have, man. My name's fucking Fusion. The reason why the reason why I called myself Fusion was for the fucking Dragon Ball Z. You know, fusion, the fusion aspects. You know, but I want to change my name though. Like, if that shit actually is true and it happens, I'm changing my name straight back to what I normally go as now, which is that
must have hurt.
I'm gonna change it to BG.
Everybody, out!
BG sucks dick more like it. Hey, yeah.
Hey, level up monkey.
Hey, BG! How you doing, you sucking dumb dick? You bitch.
He said, I'm surprised that the game was on Game Informer's cover, that they paid him off, and I was just saying all this stupid shit. Couldn't even take it.
Yes, what I don't like about BG, man. He's a fucking idiot.
No, dude, I can't wait till that game comes out and just gets all these scores. Can't
criminals,
wait.
these guys have an impressive social
circle. I don't get his deal. Like, it's funny to me because he says, I love how he says that. Yet he says his game of the year for 2013 when BioShock, Last of Us, GTA, and I think there was another game that came out. His game of the year was fucking Tomb Raider. Now, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, but those games were far superior to that fucking game. And you defend that shit, like, that's kind of a fucking hard nut to crack, man.
That's just weird.
That's it, huh?
It's weird, man. It's fucking weird.
And then you're like, wait a minute, how am I fraudulent? I'm like, yo, look at this shit you say and do. But, you know, it doesn't matter because you're a moron.
This is what I don't understand, bro.
You know,
does he notice that this isn't the first PlayStation exclusive on the cover? So what, he thinks Media Molecule paid to get their game on the cover, but not the parent company, Sony?
No, they talked about it. Somebody made a good point. I don't know who it was, but they're like, how come none of the Xbox games are on there then if they just pay for them? I'm like, that's a good point.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, come on, let's be honest though, man. Dreams, like, out of all the games that have been talked about and released, Dreams is one of those games that, like, you don't necessarily get a lot of in video game in the gaming industry.
And it
that's what you
needs
have
exposure because not enough people know about it. It needs exposure.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
how
hear
many
Sean
games
Layden
do you know
talking
that
about more
like
in interviews
Dreams?
now.
Like,
yeah.
Let's be honest. Like,
I think it's coming out next year, definitely.
Yeah, he already said 2019.
Yeah.
You said 2013? Cool.
Yeah, he's like games like Dreams and Day Is Gone for next year. I'm like, all right, so it's been
I can't
officially
wait. Those are gonna be some good games, bro. I think Ghost of Tsushima might get pushed, and
just
I
delay
think
it, man. We don't need that game.
Yeah,
and
but how many
I don't know. Death Stranding look like it's complete, but maybe you want to put more in there. I don't know, man.
That's definitely coming out before Ghost of Tsushima.
We spoke about this though. Like, do we all think that like Death Stranding, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima are all going to be PS4 and PS5 releases, like both consoles? So I do.
If it's backwards compatible, then it doesn't matter. But
yeah,
like I would definitely hold at least one of them back to be like, here's the PS5 launch game. Here you go. Just one of them, if not more.
That's why I talked about fucking Dreams being a packaged fucking thing for PS5, right? It's a great incentive to sell a PS5 as on top of it being a good console whenever it's, you know, not but you know what I mean? Like, why not have a game where you can make games as like already on your system? Like, it's just there.
Let me say one thing, Adam, you suck. Adam,
they get cut, so it's alright.
You hear that?
What?
I said you suck, Adam.
I can't hear it, man. I'm too busy shooting Taken.
Okay, that's gay. Well, like I was saying, I think this is a very good game for us to have as a PlayStation exclusive, and this is why I say there are too many indie game developers that are PC fans are hyping these guys up, right? But as we already know, they don't buy their games anymore because the PC fans are not comfortable buying a game that might later go to consoles because they have no more bragging rights. It's going the same way with Battle Royale titles and MMOs. No one cares about MOBAs. That's cancer. But you get what I'm saying. With that being said, I think there are a lot of indie developers that used to make games on PC. I think they're going to love to own a PS4 in their studio to use dreams to make a game. You get what I'm saying, Sam? The possibilities are endless. I think a lot of developers can like tease what they're working on, and they will, using dreams. Like, it's gonna be impressive, bro.
They mentioned they were looking into potentially selling levels in the future.
Oh, that would be awesome, bro. Like, that would be so amazing.
It's so advanced.
That would be so amazing, bro.
Yeah, they spoke about how people that actually work at Media Molecule have actually, the people that have been hired in that studio have actually been people that are just random creators of Little Big Planet.
That'd be so freaking awesome.
So, for instance, it's just a sense of, if you make shit in dreams, you could possibly get hired by them, or they might sort of recognize you.
I'm gonna make a game that somebody wants. That's my plan.
It's kind of like, you know, like how in photo mode, like, you know, when Spider-Man came out, they were asking people to take pictures, their best pictures of Spider-Man. It's going to be like that for dreams.
Like a remake. You could do a sequel to a game that you always wanted, or, you know, stuff like that. It's a game that got canceled. You can make Scalebound. Imagine somebody makes Scalebound in it. Or they make a better Crackdown than these idiots do when it actually releases.
Yo, can you imagine somebody making Gears of War or Halo, man? I'm sorry, bro. That shit, I cannot wait.
I don't think it's that deep, but if you could do multiplayer. He already said you can't do MMOs, so that's out. But I think you could still do multiplayer games.
You make a Battle Royale game as well in there.
Yeah. Okay, Sam.
Yeah, you could do that.
We got a red alert for that Teen Titans. We got fresh tomatoes for Teen Titans. It's
I have no idea what that is.
That's sitting at a 83%.
Teen Titans? What do you mean? You mean the TV show?
The new Titans, the Titans live action.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's sitting at a 83% right now. Pretty good. That means it's watchable.
That's good news for them, I guess.
I'm gonna watch it because I wanted to see. They said at the end, your arm is gonna turn into a foot, so I can't wait.
My arm is pretty huge.
You use dreams to create actual games. Yeah, if you play Little Big Planet, it's pretty much a 3D version of that. It's way more ambitious. But working the entire generation on it practically.
What's that?
For dreams.
Oh.
This room gave Mitch McConnell a standing ovation ahead of the Kavanaugh swearing-in ceremony. Like he fucking did something. What do you do?
Fuck that, bro. I'm not fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, check out some of the footage on it. This dude recreated like a section that you would see on Dark Souls. A lot of different types of games.
I saw that one. That was pretty cool. Can't wait.
I saw this one that reminded me of Armored Core. It looked great.
Armored Core. Oh, favorite game. You know what
it's
I wish?
Sci-fi Armored Core.
I want somebody to make Jet Moto. I'm gonna be on Dreams a lot, looking for amazing.
You know what the funny thing is about this whole Dreams thing is the fact that Xbox tried to do this with Project Spark and it fucking flopped.
Bro, and I think they had a good engine back then. I think Project Spark's engine was pretty damn good.
Well, that's alright. I had it shown in my house. It was alright.
I thought Xbox just didn't give a shit about it like they always do. You know what I mean? They have something good, they tend to just fuck it up anyway, so...
They closed that studio down, didn't they?
That's what I mean, like...
it's my problem they didn't own it, but like, they just cancelled it.
They haven't got the fucking patience, man. I don't know what it is with fucking Xbox.
It's not patience. They know their gamers aren't gonna buy that garbage. No offense.
Yeah, that thing had like so little activity. They had no choice. It's like their upload studios, man. Nobody uses it. That's why they literally haven't updated it since the year one. Meanwhile, you have Share Factor being updated like at least once a month. It feels like. Because people use it. They have data that tracks that. I mean, they're building it for this gen, so I don't even know if it could utilize much of PS5 if it's backwards compatible, but... I wonder if they have another project they've been working on anyway. I don't think they're going to take 10 years again to release something.
That's my problem with Xbox, man. I mean, I was an Xbox 360 owner, and I loved that console. It's a great console. You know, with the likes of, obviously, I mean, Halo 1 and 2 being on the original Xbox, and obviously, you know, was 3 a part of the original Xbox? I forgot. It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Was it or not? No, it wasn't. But like, you know, Gears 1 and 2 and 3 were my bread and butter on that console. Great games. But the one thing that, like, that kept me going back to PlayStation was indeed just the studio. I mean, at the time I didn't really care about the studios. But obviously, when I got into E3, you know, I started watching E3 on my computer, and you know, I started realizing different factors of what Sony were doing. Even though the console itself was a fucking, you know, it cost too much. The sell prices have fucked it up for low plats. It was just bad. I still bought the console because I knew for a fact this console was going to have great games, and I never regret buying it for, was it £425?
All I'm gonna say right now,
I mean,
man.
how I got the I think I got like
I've been telling Sam
60...
for a long time, since the year before last, Sam, that once they bring that beta out, that's when it's over. Fuck advertisements.
What?
Fuck commercials.
What?
The beta of Dreams.
What for Dreams?
That's what made Little Big Planet what it was. When people, normal gamers,
this year anyway?
Yeah, that's what I'm happy about. But when normal gamers can make their creations, and now with you got live streamers, you got YouTubers, it's just so much.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy as well, man, because, like, you know, video game development isn't fucking easy. What they're doing is they're cutting out all the fucking shit that you would hate to do and simplify it.
It's a great point, man. Streaming is going to really help that a lot, because they didn't have that advantage last generation.
You know, you don't have to do coding, you don't have to fucking fluff around that bullshit, you know, it's just simple, you know, placement, and obviously you can integrate different things, you know. Like so, you can make games with your friends. They spoke about this in an interview.
Hey, Adam, I wanted to ask you, man. How long does it take you to suck ass?
Fucking bitch.
It's an important question.
You know me, baby.
You gotta have to answer that question, Adam.
Suck ass every day.
Okay,
we're good.
Okay, we got a confirmation. Adam sucks ass every day. But yeah, Sam, I honestly believe this generation, this year, it's gonna mean so much to everything about this game. You don't need to pay tons of money for Dreams to get out there. You need people to have it in their hands. You need people to create these levels. Once everybody sees what it's about, that's when it's going to change. They can't advertise, and I said this last gen with Little Big Planet, they can't advertise playing a Super Mario level in Dreams. They can't advertise that. They can't advertise playing another themed. They can't do that. But us, the gamers, can on our platforms. That's what's going to make this game sell. That's what's going to make this game sell. The gamers. I can't wait for the beta to start. I'm hearing it's a closed beta. I don't care. But what I did hear, that everything transfers over to the final game, which is awesome. I can't fucking wait, bro. I can't wait. I just
they did like a rapid fire interview.
Oh no, it's Mr. J!
Oh god! Oh god! I went to Popeyes to get me some chicken from him. He threw it in my face, bro. Fired.
That's why he left. He left when you did.
Exactly, bro. He knew he had to make it up the street to give me my damn chicken. Took me like
I left
10
to
minutes.
go I left to go take care of some business and
then go to your job.
So like last night.
You didn't go to feed him chicken?
You didn't give me that chicken.
No, well, I went to go pick up my last paycheck from the job I quit a couple weeks ago. But
the job that I went to that you said you quit just now to get your last paycheck, so I saw you there. You was a black guy, right?
No, I'm brown.
I'd have just looked in the mirror.
There's a lot of black guys there.
You're looking in the mirror.
There's no mirrors there.
So like last night and yesterday the highest the temperature got was 57. Dropped to low 40s last night. Tell me what the fuck it's 83 degrees outside right now?
Yeah, I got my AC on. Hey man, our president doesn't believe in global warming, so it's gonna keep continuing.
Only cowards assault to help a person.
I'm pissed off because I took my AC out my window last night.
I hit back.
I'll leave mine in the whole year now. I just unplug it.
I got like 5 fans running on me right now. It's fucking terrible.
How's your dog, man? Is he dying?
Okay, well, like our house has
World
central air conditioning unit, so air comes to our. It doesn't work in my room because I sleep. I'm like Bond. I sleep in the attic of my mother's house.
Illegal.
No shame in that.
Fucking goddamn it!
I thought she was gonna kick me out when the kid got here, but she told me I could stay longer if I need to.
Nice.
Oh, what? It's not fun getting beat up?
She's only saying that because she wants to babysit. My mother looked me in the eye and told me, "I'm gonna raise this kid and fix the mistakes I made with you."
Wow, she's awesome.
Oh god!
What if she? You know, she's not gonna think about it that way.
Bro, that's cold. That's cold. I'm gonna raise this child and fix the mistakes I made with you. If my mom ever tells me that, that is just.
Of course, she wouldn't think she was a problem.
Right?
It's a common denominator. She was involved. Yeah.
Oh my god. Bro.
She's like, well, Jay. The first thing that I'm gonna make sure is that this little nigga doesn't drop out of high school. I'm like, damn.
Oh. So if he sounds like a gangbanger, she totally will take the blame for it, or?
Right. I'm like, so if he's a gangbanger, or in jail, it's totally your fault, right? She's like, yep. Or no, actually, she said it's my fault because it's my DNA.
Oh.
But whatever.
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yep.
You dumb. You so very, very dumb.
So, Mr. J, we were talking about dreams and how I personally, in my opinion, believe the community is going to sell that game, not the developers.
Possible narcotics sale reported.
The game looks like it's it's going to be entirely built off of the community, right?
Yeah, but what I was saying, like I said last gen, Little Big Planet 2 wasn't going to sell by itself. Because you can't sell that, oh, I made a classic Mario level. You can't make that advertisement like that. You get sued by Nintendo real quick. But we can play that game. We can play the beta. And we can show off how awesome it is.
That long pause.
It was a long pause because I was swinging through the city, looking at some water. God, when you looking at fucking water.
Fuck up that world, man.
Yeah, the first Little Big Planet did really well. It sold 5 million, 60 million DLC downloads. Okay.
It's done fine.
I only got part 3 because I could play part 1 and 2 downloadable levels. Only
fucking water.
That's the thing where this idiot annoys me on the Monkey Will podcast. Why do you think Sony's given this particular studio 10 years, man? They've earned that right.
What do you mean?
They've earned the fuck, like in any other studio would have gotten all these chances to bring out a game, like especially it's taking like
years. What are you talking about?
It feels like, you know, what is it, 7 years, 6 years, whatever.
No, it's been 10 years. I just wanted to have you think about it. It's actually been 10
years.
Illegal.
I mean, what about Kojima and Square Enix now, Sam?
Oh, yeah. What about that?
Square Enix, don't they work with them?
No, I'm just saying they took a long time to bring the game up.
What game? What Kojima game?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Square Enix did that?
I mean, Konami.
Well, no, Metal. I'm saying like Kojima took 10 years to release that. And for Square, it was Final Fantasy 13 Versus. Which turned to 15, I believe.
Versus 13, yeah.
I mean, it's on like its 14th, 15th game. I mean, it's been successful. Same thing with Metal Gear. It's a legendary franchise.
Yeah, I understand.
They're big franchise names right there.
You want to know what though? What I want for Dreams? I want Dreams to be the first game you can play with a PlayStation Move controller without VR. I know they have to tag both of them together, but please just let me use VR with. Let me use the Move controllers without VR, man. That's what they need to do for PS5.
Really
you
can.
You can't.
Yeah, that did good.
You can't.
Really good.
You cannot use the Move controllers without VR, bro. Can't. Not on the not on the PS4. You can do it on the PS3, but not on the PS4.
Yeah, with the iToy.
Yeah, you got the iToy, you got the Move controller.
That makes no sense because PlayStation 4 is technically like a Move controller, kill the light bar.
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. We can't play our PS3 digital titles, but yeah, a lot of things don't make sense.
Yeah, a lot of things.
What is wrong with us?
Speaking of making sense, that just brings me to another thing. PlayStation Move should have some of those games available for digital PS3 titles to play on your PS5. Move controller and
what does it mean?
Motion control, all of that shit.
It'd be an underrated part of backwards compatibility next gen if they choose to do so.
Yeah. Because guess what? It seems I don't see Microsoft doing Kinect ever again. I think they're done with that. They're not gonna mess with motion controls anymore. And then
not even doing VR.
And they're not doing VR this gen, but they might try to do it next gen. But I don't know who their partners is because they don't know how to make VR headsets. Remember they had a partner.
Why
and then
Sony doesn't clown on them about this stuff?
Yeah. Remember they were gonna make the VR headset. First it was a HoloLens, and then it was the third-party partner they had, and then they just gave up and they didn't do it. And nobody said anything either.
Oh Jay, you suck ass.
Well timed, Adam.
Not well timed.
Report of a break-in.
Not well timed.
Report came in from Clinton.
He just caught you.
I need to make
fuck that Spider-Man ass. Look your boy.
Fine.
You happy that Flash is back on, Jay?
It's not back on, you fuckface. Tomorrow.
It is back on.
Tomorrow.
It actually is back on tonight, by the way.
No, it's not. Tomorrow.
It's tonight.
It comes on Tuesdays, man.
Fucking tonight, baby.
I'm gonna bring back the 9th Earth Wells or whatever to help him in this one.
I ain't watching Flash anymore, I'm afraid. I'm quitting on all the CW shows.
Why?
Actually, that's wrong. I'm not quitting on Supergirl.
So you're gonna quit on all the good shows, but you're gonna still watch Supergirl?
Yeah, because they're taking on the Red Sun comic, so yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm finding that guy now.
So what, is she gonna finally become a Red Lantern now?
No.
Not that far deep, man. Not that far deep.
Clearly not that far deep.
I mean, it's just simple, man. I don't want to see Oliver Queen in fucking prison again, bro. Like... I don't want to see that shit.
But you'll watch Supergirl?
Yeah.
You're a faggot.
Do you at least watch DC
No,
Legends
man, like,
tomorrow?
yo, Flash is... No, don't get me wrong, man. Like, they're good shows, but like... Flash is gonna start out the same as it always fucking does. And then same thing with Arrow.
So you mean to tell me you'd rather watch Supergirl than the Flash?
Oh, wait, what do you mean? When was Ollie in jail before, though?
I was gonna say that, dude.
Is it Russian? Was it Russian jail?
When?
Don't
you mean like in
Adam.
the flashbacks?
We had to share earlier with Game of Thrones and Walking Dead.
He was in jail in the flashbacks. How is it the same as the other seasons? I don't understand.
Yeah, but like but Mr. J, man, you're telling me right that you don't fucking know what's gonna happen in those fucking things. He's gonna be in jail for like 5, maybe I don't know, maybe I would say 5 episodes. He's gonna get broken out.
Maybe
it's
even
just typical
maybe
shit.
even only one. It's not. But Supergirl
it's
isn't.
Typical shit, bro.
It isn't. It's Supergirl.
He just thinks she's hot.
Yeah,
she's gonna get.
I think he likes her.
In that season, it's actually somewhat. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Let me tell you the plot. Let me tell you the plot of Supergirl. She's gonna fight some villain that she thinks she's not strong enough to beat. Then the writers of the show.
It's her.
Then the writers of the show are gonna remember. Oh shit, she's Supergirl. And she's gonna win. She's gonna save the day.
But she's facing herself.
Season
you do that, right? At the end of I don't know if I'm gonna spoil it or not, but at the end of last season, they sort of cut to the sense of in Russia, someone crash lands, turns out to be Kara, but sort of turned version of her, because obviously at the end of that episode.
Supergirl is so fucked up that they put it on a Sunday. Get that through your head, Adam. The show is so boring they put it on a Sunday. Everybody else kept their normal days.
Well, not really, dude.
Yeah,
like, let's
really.
Be honest, how many CW shows have they got? How many CW shows have they got, Jay? Black Lightning, fucking Arrow, they've got Flash, and they've got DC.
There's no show on a Monday. They cleared Monday for no reason then.
Well, yeah, the reason why they clear Mondays because there's other shows that are on.
What show? Supergirl, right?
Black Lightning. I think Black Lightning is.
No. That's still Tuesday after Flash.
Not saying their shows, I'm saying other shows.
Because I know iZombie is still pretty good.
I thought iZombie...
I mean, over here in England, right, Walking Dead's on every Monday night over here. So they're not gonna fucking try and compete on that shit, because everyone will be watching that, apart from what as well.
But who is gonna watch Supergirl? Who's gonna watch Supergirl besides you, Adam? Nobody else in the world's gonna watch that show.
There are a lot. So you're telling, so alright, so you guys are saying that's a trash show. If it's a trash show, then how come it's still running then?
I'm not saying it's a trash show.
Great point, Adam.
Like,
yeah, this is the thing. You kind of are saying that this show really is so bad. Adam, first off, a show being bad and it's still running, like, don't correlate. Because you say that, but Family Guy's still on, American Dad still has new episodes. Yeah, but that's got a fucking fan base,
still has new episodes. But they're shit shows, Adam.
Yeah, but they have a fan base.
I disagree with Family Guy. It's actually pretty funny. I like to laugh.
Simpsons is trash.
That's what I mean, man. It's a fucking fan base, like South Park. That sounds a fan base, but it doesn't mean that every episode.
Yeah, but South Park,
like,
South Park progressively gets better with its jokes. South Park's jokes never get. South Park.
To be honest, the past couple of seasons haven't been good because they've gone this story narrative of continuous story instead of just doing a one-off story.
What are you talking about? And the season premiere was amazing. Stop it.
Stinky.
Well, yeah, but that was because they went back to the original format of, you know, every episode is its own story. It's not like a continuation of, like, this happened from the previous story.
Yeah, why? Does it, like, change the fact
Sam
that Supergirl's trash?
Situation?
This is what Sam does.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I already explained this shit about Arrow, Flash, shit like that, man. How many episodes is that? Like 23 episodes? That shit could be cut down to half that.
Supergirl's also the same length, and it's
I'm not saying that shouldn't be the same as well.
It's Supergirl filler is just fucking stupid. I'm sorry. The only good filler episode of Supergirl was that episode where the Flash crossed over.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's the best episode. Yeah, that was one of the best. I only watch Supergirl when they have crossovers. I don't watch that show if it's not a crossover. It's boring.
I get lost sometimes,
man. Like,
though, with those crossovers.
every
I get lost. I do get lost,
there
but
have been offs, man, on their villains.
So this is all I'm gonna ask. This is all I'm gonna ask, Adam. Are you saying that Supergirl is better than Arrow and Flash?
Well, no, because they've been going on for longer, and I feel like the arcs are obviously a bit more stronger.
Yeah, but what can you do with Supergirl when you know who the fuck she is? You can't do much with her on TV. Why do you think they're making a movie of Supergirl instead of keeping up with the television show? Because she's more interesting when she joins the rest.
Because they still don't know what's going on with Superman.
She's joining a universe because TV is not big enough for Supergirl. Supergirl has interactions with Wonder Woman and Superman and Batman, and they just can't do that on TV. They can't do that on TV. So I'm glad they're making a movie for her because she's the type of character that can't be restricted to small ass television universe. Your response sucks, Sam.
I mean, when it came down to, was it Flash? I mean, the first season was good, maybe because of Reverse Flash. Second season was arse because they just basically.
Bro, all of the seasons were good.
Did you just say season 2? Did you just say season 2 of the Flash was ass?
It was arse, yes.
Kill yourself. That shit was. Season 2 was the one with
arse, bro. Like they fucking reused. I mean, they didn't really say the villain,
you said the
but
Zoom
it was the
season
same
was bad.
Fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Why do you
think?
I'm sorry, Mr. J. Why do you think like they went, okay, let's use the Tinker, let's not use a Speed Star in the 4th season, because they knew people were thinking this shit is getting well fucking old, and they did that. What? They used that. And
the Flash fighting a speedster that's faster than him is getting old. You think compared to Supergirl fighting villains that we all know she's stronger than is not getting old? Adam, your logic is
How many seasons have that been? 3. That's been 3 seasons. The 4th season now.
How many seasons of Supergirl have we seen her fight a villain that she shouldn't be struggling with?
Stay strong in the fundamentals.
Woo!
Like Rain?
Spider-Man.
Rain?
I think God remembers this crap.
Didn't they have an episode of Supergirl where she fought Livewire and she got her ass whooped by Livewire, even though you can't electrocute Superman or Supergirl?
Exactly. Like they purposely.
That's funny.
They purposely make her week just to give her something to. Like, how can you make a show about Supergirl when you know how powerful she is? It's just fucking crazy, bro. Hey, don't do. Oh, god damn it, Sam.
Nah, Adam. Nah. Don't you go back. Don't you go to start talking Destiny bullshit, nigga.
I'm not doing that shit. But no, going back to it, because I'm not done either. Like, based on the factors, man, I'm sorry. I put my foot down on those shows because...
Name me one villain in Supergirl that's better than Zoom. Name me one villain in Supergirl. I'm sorry,
Mister. I'm just gonna stop you here, and this may be sort of implementing my this is also implementing my completely covering my own argument, right? In a sense, I have no fucking idea on like when it comes to comic books. Like I have like small knowledge in terms.
I was talking in the show.
No, like I was just gonna say, I have no, like I don't know anything really, like about Supergirl or anything like that. Like I watch the shows because Supergirl show because I have no knowledge in like what villains and stuff like that she has.
She doesn't have many villains because she's a team player. She's with the Justice League and Teen Titans.
And Superman. Most of Supergirl's villains is everyone else's.
Yeah, it's the fucking same, and that's what they did with it. Obviously, yeah, I can understand that, and they did this with in all the seasons. They used what? They used Bizarro for Supergirl. They basically used Superman villains, but changed them up for her. And obviously, she's in a part of a different universe to Flash and Arrow, as we all know, or a different Earth, sorry. So it's like, yeah, but it's just, I'm sorry, man, but it's just that sense. When it comes to those shows, right? I've been watching those shows for fucking years now, and every single time I watch those shows, I can tell you right now, I hardly actually put concentration into those shows. Like I'm either watching something, I'm either doing something on the side, so I'm literally hardly watching these shows because they do not catch my attention anymore. Not what they used to be anyway.
How can you say which one's better? Like. The only reason they've got Martian Manhunter posing as a black guy in this show is because of Diggle. And let's be honest, Diggle's a better character.
Yeah, Diggle's the man.
Then again, like, can we agree that sometimes Diggle can be a bitch in the shows?
Come on, he rules.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes he can be a bit of a bitch. Because then he comes back to Oliver and he goes, "I'm sorry." It's like...
He needs his white benefactor.
Yeah, I know.
It's not stupid.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I saw when it was Comic-Con, the trailer to Arrow and Flash, I look at them, I'm just like, what the fuck am I excited for in those seasons? That, like, will make me want to watch those seasons, apart from the fact that Oliver is in jail. Oliver's in this season, he starts off in jail. We all know that motherfucker's gonna get broken out, right? He's gonna then fight the presumed other Green Arrow that's taken over this thing. We don't even know who the fuck it is.
First off, how do you know he's gonna get broken out, and how do you know they're not gonna willingly let him out?
How do you not know that's not gonna fucking happen?
How do you know they won't let him out?
Come on, please.
This did keep these wannabe pushers
He's gonna break out, man. They're gonna break his ass out.
How do you know that?
They have to prove his innocence. They can't just break him out.
How do you know
the same thing happened in Flash? He went to jail and he just basically broke out. It's like we all knew he was gonna do it sooner or later.
Again,
what did you? I forgot.
How do you know that they're not gonna just let Oliver out to help the city?
Because they won't. Because Laurel or the what was it? Fuck knows what.
It's still better.
She's the mayor, isn't she? In this season, and she has she built the aspects that she wasn't with Oliver. She's like, after the last season with Diaz, because she flipped Diaz at the end of that season to help Ollie.
Quentin's dead.
Quentin's fucking dead. Yeah, exactly. And Oliver didn't help. Oliver didn't help that, did he? So that's more of an incentive to keep him locked up. Like,
yeah, and then without Quentin, he's not getting out. By the way.
And then Flash. Fucking.
No, hold on, Adam. I'm gonna debate you right now. Flash is gonna be awesome. seeing as though his daughter from his daughter from the fucking future came with the ring, with his outfit and his new outfit and the ring. I don't care what you say, bro. Flash is gonna get way better.
She comes to the universe to tell him I fucked up like you. So
that's great. Yeah. That's still a better plot than anything going on in Supergirl. So yeah.
I can't talk on that behalf because obviously that show
let me say one thing.
I can say right now, if they are doing the comic of the Red Sun aspects, which a lot of people at the end of season 3, wasn't it? Definitely understood and took a nod to that. I don't know, man. I'm sorry, but like that's gonna if they do it right, that's gonna be a good season for them. Sorry. I mean, we are talking about CW shows going up against each other, which really is a bit of a stupid fucking argument because they're all a part of the same thing. They have to thrive in some sense. So, fuck. But like I'm saying, bro, I'm not watching that show. I'm sorry. I might watch the first 2 episodes of Flash and Arrow, but I can guarantee right now I probably will not watch those shows.
I think I'm gonna watch like one. If you don't mind, I'm gonna watch 1 episode of Supergirl, the crossover, and that's it.
I don't even know what the fuck.
I will not watch Supergirl outside of that crossover. I'm not feminist or anything or anti-feminist.
That's all right, man. I mean, it's like
that,
me.
It's just not interesting because I know more about that character than you do, and I know that she has a
shit, man.
I know that she's supposed to be a part of other characters' lives. The Teen Titans, Young Justice, Justice League. She has no interaction with those characters because those characters are also being used in the cinematic universe. That's why she is also getting a movie in the cinematic universe where she will be surrounded by other female heroes. That's why they have a Black Canary. That's why they're going to have a Huntress. That's why they have Wonder Woman. So she is going to be able to acknowledge
Huntress.
I know what you're saying, but they're going to be in a cinematic universe so they can be all connected and not be isolated.
I don't like how Arrow had Huntress because she's a Batman character.
I'm a bit iffy about
it. Me either. I didn't like that either. And then they didn't use her a lot. They should have used her a lot more. Yeah. Even if she was a Batman character, they should have used her a lot. I hated Black Canary. I love the first one. I hated the second one. I don't give 2 shits about the third one. But the first one we know.
Diana.
Yes, but the first one, we got that romantic scene, the one that I'm never going to forget, that was so freaking awesome, but it didn't go anywhere. It's like, he still went back to Felicity.
Listen.
Bro, I hated that, man. I was like,
they need to stop that, man.
I thought they were going to follow the real storyline.
About the filler episodes,
I thought they were going to follow that storyline, bro.
No, I mean that romance. Like, they have nothing in common. They shouldn't be together.
Man, they know what they're doing. They're fucking stretching that shit.
He's stupid. She's a nerd. They have nothing to talk about.
I want Felicity to die. I'm sorry. She's annoying like Karen.
She's hot. I'm not gonna lie. I like her. She's attractive and all, but
they've already crippled the bitch once, man. They're not gonna do anything with it now.
This is another example of a character that doesn't even exist in the comic book, and they focusing on too much. Felicity does not.
But the one character other than Felicity, they added.
You're talking to a person that fucking met Steve Amell and fucking Emily Brett. By the way, I've met them both at MCM.
Oh yeah, Diggle's way better than Felicity.
Pretty tall, man. He was a little bit taller than me.
Okay, 6 foot.
He's 3'1".
Adam, you're like 5'9".
I don't know fucking know my height, man. I keep checking.
Adam, aren't you like 4? Aren't you like 4 foot 5 inches?
I mean, I used to be a big fan of Arrow, man. Like, I love that fucking show, but now
you don't like it anymore because there's not enough females with a red cape.
Well, this is it, man. Like, they need to, like, some of the stories, they sort of have a reoccurrence of what they're doing in the story, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure their writers are good enough to fucking not do that, like, 100%. Same with Flash.
If you were talking season 3 of Arrow, you might have a point, but this last season was good. I'm sorry.
Like you know what I mean? It's like, what was the season with the fucking, what was it, the Prometheus fuckhead that was like working a part of his agency office, and then he finds out, oh, it's fucking him all along.
You mean Hive?
That fucking douchebag. Was it season 3?
Damn, Mr. J, spot on.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about, fuck, what's his name?
You're talking about
Mr. J, you're a genius.
You're talking about the
The
season
guy
that
kidnaps his son
Laurel,
and then obviously blows up the fucking island.
Oh, that was last season.
Yeah, that was the latest
last
season, wasn't it?
right? Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like,
I thought you were talking about the shitty season where Laurel died.
no. And there's a point where I thought to myself, I wonder if that
Actually,
would be...
no, that wasn't the shitty one. That was season 3 with Ra's al Ghul.
Because I remember when people were talking about the whole aspect of Tommy, right? Everyone's thinking, is Tommy still alive? And they're still thinking that it could be a thing. Like, they could
like another Earth, I think.
Please stop.
No, Tommy's dead.
Yeah, they could still technically do it if they wanted to.
Actually, Tommy died 2 times. He died on that Earth and on the alternate Hitler Earth. So, yeah, he's fucking done, bro.
Tommy's dead. Tommy's dead.
He died 2 fucking times.
No,
yeah, he's gone forever.
Yeah,
the only way he'd come back is if Mr. J plays Sonic 06 all the way through and gets a platinum. That's not
the only way he'll come back is if J-Tech finds the Dragon Balls and wishes to get rid of that foot fetish of his.
Yeah, and he can barely walk to Popeye, so that ain't happening.
Hey, I walked there and I walked back, and I still.
Took you like an hour.
No, I didn't. What? Did it? I told you it was kind of far, bro. It's not. Oh, I went to Giants.
Isn't that Dragon Ball bridge like really long? That you gotta like walk or run towards?
It's fucking forever almost.
It's like a snake serpent, right? That whole bridge.
The Dragon Ball bridge. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. It took like 10 episodes for him to get the King Kai or whatever his name was. I remember.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? You're never gonna see that though. You're never gonna see that. You're never gonna see Supergirl with her normal short skirt, belly out with the crop top Supergirl outfit. You're never gonna see her with cleavage.
Did they not do it in the first season, by the way?
They did that as an homage to
in
her
the
original
first episode,
outfit. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did that.
And then they were like, "Fuck that shit. That's not where we're gonna go. We're gonna go with prude. She's gonna be a prude. She's gonna wear stockings." Even though she's Supergirl and fucking weather doesn't really affect her, but she's gonna wear stockings and high boots that she doesn't fucking wear in the comic books. Like, it's like they made her.
Even Arrow got like his suit more closer to this comic.
Exactly. Even Flash is doing a much better job than fucking Supergirl. Supergirl is so easy. Now I understand that it's a show based on a superhuman played by a human, but goddamn, bro.
Let's talk that Supergirl CGI is kind of shit when compared to the Flash.
It really is. It really is, bro.
Well, they have to make the Flash CGI better though.
I just think they should get rid of Supergirl. I think they should shut that show down. It doesn't need to deserve to live.
They won't.
It doesn't really need to deserve to live anymore, Adam. And it doesn't deserve to live either.
You say that, man, but like the thing is, there's a fan base behind that show. As long as that's the case, they will continue that show.
Sam,
it's also the sense of your crossover. You talked about crossovers as well, by the way. You did talk about crossovers, and that could be a factor as well.
Adam just surgically dissecting.
He's not.
Sam just surgically instigating.
Well, no, it's true though, right? Because you said that you guys liked the last season, right, with the Nazi aspects.
Spider can. Look at my foot.
The Nazi fucking crossover thing. Well, like a part of that was to do with obviously, Supergirl being the alternative version, obviously.
That shit was crazy when I saw it, because she was hooking up with Green Arrow, right? In that crossover.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was good.
That was dope.
She was evil.
That's what I mean, she has a purpose. Well.
My spine. Fuck.
There's that. The Dom. Fucking, I forgot they were called again.
Shit, something just hit my fucking
first crossover
spine,
they did.
Man.
Well, no, not that. No, actually, the second crossover, should I say.
Hey, Sam,
the first crossover they did with Flash. And they did a musical with the Flash as well, because they both were part of Glee at one stage.
What's Glee? What is that?
Can we stop with the musicals? Unless it's something by the South Park.
Yeah, well, no, that's what. Grant, was it Justin, and then obviously Melissa.
Dude, I still gotta see the Mormon one. I've been dying to see that one.
You know which one I need to? Oh my god, I need to get the South Park movie. The South Park movie was just spot on.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
It was a huge musical, wasn't it?
Those guys are too talented.
That's the reason why they did a Broadway called Book of Mormon.
Dude, they won like so many Tony Awards for it.
What up, who?
It's a good show. I went to go see it in London.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, nice, man. I got to see that.
The Book of
I think you can buy it, actually. I think on like DVD or something. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
No, I want to see that live. I want to see them just moving and acting dumb.
I remember a lot. You know what the funny thing is? A lot of people want them to make another fucking South Park film because when that film came out, that was like the biggest grossing film at that time.
Was that rated R?
Yep.
15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't matter, right? Yeah. Hate when they put it PG-13 because it'll sell more. That shit doesn't matter.
Well, they're doing that. They're doing that for fucking Deadpool 2, aren't they? For Christmas, which more money, I guess. I don't know what they were doing in that film though to make like.
Ralph Dibny, wasn't that the Stretch Armstrong guy? Yeah, elongated man. There you go. That guy was funny.
Yeah. No, I don't watch. I'm trying to cut down my TV shows now. I want more time to like be able to fucking design shit on my free time, play some games. Also considering of reviewing stuff, starting up a blog, talking about certain factors of games. Building
the only one I watch weekly is just Better Call Saul. All the other ones I marathon after the season's over. Saves you time that way.
I watched I watched that show, The Ballers, which finished today. I actually like that show. I think that's a good show. Obviously Walking Dead, Big Bang Theory I'm watching because that's the final season. It's done.
You watching the show called...
Dude, can the Indian guy talk to women yet or not?
No.
Yeah, he can, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
fine.
Apparently he's supposed to be getting married at the end of the final season, so...
Alright, so
just to
that.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like, I think everyone's married in the show now, so... It's like he's lost. And what else did I watch? I watched NCIS. I don't, like that's like my one sort of like.
Yeah, I went through the ground.
Mystery cop
Nothing
show.
inside this building.
And obviously, Lethal Weapon so far has been okay, even though it's technically not a lethal weapon because it's no longer Well, it will no longer be about Martin Riggs and Murtaugh at the end of the season because that fucking dickhead's leaving.
So, do you know who it's gonna be about?
Fuck no, I just want them to end that fucking... They better not fucking continue that series, I'll tell you that right now, because people will be fucking pissed. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm just gonna put it out there, man. I'm not being disrespectful for, like, TV, US TV, was it stations or whatever, studios? But sometimes they need to just cut the fucking cord on some shit, man, just leave that shit.
I want to agree with you, but then I don't.
All units 10.
This is not my favorite outfit. I know it's the featured outfit, but
so there are a couple of like outlets that are really good, like AMC, HBO, FX. FX and AMC are technically kind of the same shows, but they do a good job in their shows, right? They give you good shows that you actually want to watch and you enjoy, but like on a specific caliber, shall I say, like acting, story, shall that, like for instance CW. You compare that to a HBO, it's non-existent, I'm afraid, but that's because they've got more money to do shit with. It's just fucking.
Spider Cam.
I watch Goldberg's mainly because of nostalgia aspects. Reminds me of the old days. Like fucking remember some of the crazy, some of the stuff that I remember like having movie posters that.
Guys, we're almost done. We got about 16 more minutes and then we're gonna be up out of here. Oh God, you just shot me.
Debate. Where's that piece of shit you're going to debate anyway?
Wentworth, I've heard of that show. I'll check that out.
What show?
Wentworth?
So they see an Australian show called Wentworth.
I tell you what, a good show. I will say that there was a really good show that I think lasted 4 seasons called Newsroom with Jeff Daniels. That was a good series.
Newsroom, wasn't that with? I'm thinking of News Radio. That's what I'm thinking of.
That was a good series, I've got to admit.
That's so cool.
It spoke a lot about basic news outlets and how they try to.
Beautiful this game is.
I'm gonna pop in your live stream, and I swear to God, if you're wearing the homecoming suit, I'm gonna scream.
I'm not wearing a homecoming suit. Why would I wear that?
Oh my God, he is.
What?
Oh God.
Suit. Now I gotta change suits.
Shut the fuck up.
We spoke about this, man. That what was it the ending of Sopranos? The way it fucking ended was
so, Mr. J, did you see the black suit that Spider-Man's wearing in the new Far From Home? It's a shield suit. Actually, Captain America.
You see the pictures of him with Nick Fury?
Yeah, I saw that one too on a boat.
In a boat.
Yeah. So, Captain America was supposed to wear a shield modified Captain America outfit, but they never put it in. It was a concept art that I saw.
Wasn't that in 2 though? Well, actually, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's the stealth suit.
Yeah, it was a stealth suit, and
I like that suit.
I like the one that's that he wore in the Spider-Man movie that's about to come out because it had the shield logo there. It reminds you of the Norse suit, but it's really not. The only thing that really reminds me of the Norse suit is the goggles for his eyes and his helmet or his mask is actually like a burglar type of stocking or burglar thing, and it kind of looks like the Norse suit. It kinda. People were getting excited, thought it was a Venom suit, but it wasn't. I don't know. People so many people just so quick. Don't fuck. God damn it.
I'm pretty sure you'll know if it's a Venom suit.
Fucking got hit by the fucking. I got hit by the fucking shit. Fuck you guys. Fuck you.
Man, you'll know if it's a fucking Venom suit or not.
I just got cursed out by Indian telemarketer again.
Whoa. What up?
That was always fun. Yeah, I was like, I'm good. He's like, fuck you, man. Like, take your small dick Asian ass back to the call center, faggot.
So what do you say to him?
He's like, he's trying to trick me into signing up for this health insurance. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's how a health insurance office sounds. Like, a bunch of 100 Indian people in the background.
I got called, a couple of days ago about if I'd been in an accident or not, and I'm like, no, I haven't been in an accident. Like,
so much for the gang that couldn't drive.
I'm gonna go on vacation for like 2 weeks to India just to do some Punisher recon, I swear, dude. These people get on my nerves.
Dude, I told you this before, fuck with them. I actually fuck with them.
I did, I got him mad. So he told me to fuck off.
So what else did you tell him? Because I'm interested.
I was just whistling while he was talking to me. He was getting irritated, he started stuttering. He's like, are you sure you don't want an agent to call you back? I was like, yeah, I'm good, Mark. He's like, fuck you. And I'm like, you know, I pretty much just insulted him.
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna start picking up the phone again. This sounds fun.
Might as well.
Hello, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
So yeah, bro. I'm gonna believe you're a Mark. Sound like a fucking Apu relative over there.
Just do the part from the room. Go. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, Marky Mark.
Oh,
Pooja Patel over here trying to scam me.
Shit, it's funny. Fucking really guy.
There's YouTube channels that make money off of just talking shit back to them.
I found out actually has a YouTube channel, and I'm really shocked about it.
Oh,
Josh
Peck's head.
Oh,
shit.
Oh, hi,
Josh
Mark.
Peck.
Who the hell?
Josh, Drake and Josh.
Oh, that
Yeah,
that
Josh
makes
Peck
sense.
from Jake and Josh. Yeah, the guy that hang on David Dobrik.
Yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't he? Yeah, he's doing a lot of shit with those Instagram people.
Yeah, he's married now. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's making more money. He's making more money than fucking Drake Bell now, but
I know, right? Ain't that
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah, he is,
Everybody
yeah,
thought it was gonna be the opposite way. It's funny how life
I mean,
works.
Drake was in music.
He was
He
in
ended up
band,
voicing
though.
Spider-Man.
Oh, he was in that superhero movie too.
Yeah, he had his own band, didn't he, Drake? I don't know if he's still in a band or not, but
Officers near Gramercy.
Well, he makes his own music.
he was a musician. He is a musician, to be honest.
Yeah, he makes his own
I
music.
actually have to watch some Drake and Josh, man. I ain't watched that show in a long time.
It's a great show. Love the intro.
Yeah, it's really
It was a
horrible
good show. I
show.
liked that as a kid.
It's very horrible show.
That, Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Oh, Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Next Door?
That was the
Am I
best
the only
show.
one that? Am I the only one here that liked the Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide? Yeah.
What's a Ned's
No, I like that.
Declassified? What is that?
It's a
What was
school
it?
about
Yeah,
it's
the Jackie Chan Adventure Show as well. Remember that?
Oh, that
Oh,
show.
that was a
That was a fucking good one. Oh man,
that's classic. Jackie Chan Adventures. I used to wake up in the morning, watch that, because Static Shock came on right afterwards.
Oh, I hate Static Shock. Horrible fucking animation.
Nigga, you love Static Shock.
Oh,
Stop
God, yeah, I remember that show.
Oh, God. They got a wannabe Sprite down here, Mr. J.
Jesus.
It's called Lemon Lime. It literally looks like Sprite. It's just called Lemon Lime. I like
it. Spider-Man?
I grew up on that.
Like,
Courage to carry dogs.
You gotta look at it. You gotta zoom all the way into this shit.
Fuck, even Powerpuff Girls. I fuck with that.
They got corn dogs in here and peanut butter, and it's just like, I like zooming into shit in Spider-Man because it's supposed to be worse than it actually is, but it's actually pretty good. What's this?
I love how I've just got a message from someone listening. How you? This is
like, funny. Oh, this is like black. What is this? Is that black? Something?
Man, see, it's fucking yesterday. He said, and he goes, he says, text me when you're like 500. I said, I'm gonna reach like level 50, level 500. Like, I literally jumped from fucking like, what was it, 490 to like 558 in a heartbeat.
You know, people don't actually like Destiny. They just pretend to like it.
I just had my weapons banked. I was just waiting, just like, yeah, cool. I've got weapons at like 589, 580. So like, I'm set.
I'll be right back.
Okay, have fun looking at your arm.
What do I need to do on this ship, by the way? Fuck. Any grenade launcher, future? I haven't even got a bow, so I'm just gonna get rid of those two. Or a sniper. Fucking.
It's always awesome to look around in detail.
Defeat enemies with sword damage and eliminate a hive. Come down a hive.
Could you like do something?
Engage and defeat challenging hive enemies.
Seriously. Much respect.
Well, they have got the money. Yeah, what was it? Epic Games have bought an anti-cheat company, so people thought that are cheating no longer can do it.
Oh, what happened about Fortnite cheating?
No, I said cheaters in Fortnite. The Epic Games have bought an anti-cheating company, so they can nail down it.
I'm on the case.
To be honest,
yeah, companies for everything. Jeez.
Yep.
I mean, it's like, I don't know if it's, I mean, cheating and obviously cheating and exploit are technically the same thing in some senses, but like, it depends on obviously online basis or like PvE, which obviously PvP. You know, it's not like Bungie give a fuck about, you know, some of the cheats that you can do in the raid, which like, you know, they obviously will fix, but they, not at this moment.
I love laying out bullies. Thank you. You were gonna kill me.
Oh, you fell. Hope we're not dead.
Fuck off, man. Get the fuck out of my personal space, bitch.
Hey, Spidey. Thanks for not bailing on us.
Yeah, I don't take it personal when it comes to what's going on. Me might not watch these shows, but when it comes to me and TV shows, I like to kind of watch sophisticated ones. No, they fuck with my head a bit. Like Westworld was the latest one that I watched. That was like really
I hate
fucking.
Westworld.
That show fucks with my mind, and I fucking love that show.
I hate it. I hate that show for cash.
Fucking love it, bro. I don't like simple stories, man. Like, you know, once I've seen that sort of story before, and like if it's a film or a TV show, I just turn off.
So I don't got Law and Order still around. They do the same episode every time.
Yeah, see.
I love Law and Order. So fucking awesome.
You mean I watch NCIS, but like in the sense of like I watch it because I like the characters in it.
Okay, guys, we got 6 more minutes. We might be back a little bit later for a late night cap. Probably feature Horizon Zero, not Horizon, sorry, Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Mario Edition.
Mario Edition.
I think it was Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch were. I think there was an interview they did. They were talking about how they were afraid that they were going to be making a game that Assassin's Creed was going to be doing because there was rumors that they were going to be doing a Japanese sort of historic Japanese game Assassin's Creed, but they end up doing Greek.
So you think? So let me ask you a question, Adam. This is great to end the podcast on. Do you think Ubisoft's gonna copy and do something that somebody else is doing? Now, it's either gonna be Japanese or Viking era. Which one do you think they're gonna try to do?
I think it's gonna be Japanese.
Yeah, but so do you believe what I said, that they actually are copying off other developers on the placement of where their games are taking place?
Well, yeah. I mean,
they did the same thing after Bloodborne. They went to that area, like that time, the Victorian.
I mean, after the success of God of War, like with Norse mythology, like I wouldn't be surprised they try to do that shit, man, because they, you know what I mean? Like obviously,
but they're going more into fantasy now. They can't go 100% historical because they keep putting like fantasy creatures in there, like magic and shit.
Yeah, I feel them.
I haven't discovered any magic, but you know, you got gods and shit in here, and maybe they're in here. I don't know.
We got Medusa, haven't you? And Cyclopses, Minotaurs, right?
I haven't saw Medusa or anything.
They did it in Origins, didn't they? With Anubis and.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they did it with that, but I haven't discovered that stuff yet.
They understand now that, I mean, the whole Templar thing and Assassin's thing, it was getting old.
Sorry.
It was getting old. And after the Ezio story, like, yeah, they should have started to do this a long time ago, really. Yeah.
10-10. Witness called in a narcotics sale. Available officers, please proceed to Koreatown.
It's time to save the world.
Let's say so.
Drug deals and
most of my TV shows that I watch are like short seasons as well. That's what I like.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Oh, it's okay. Hang on. I think it's like I spoke to. I think I was speaking to someone about this, about the what's it called again? Breaking Bad. Like everyone told me to watch it because it was such a great show. I ended up watching it. And I didn't say it was a bad show, I just didn't like it as much as other people did, mainly because I literally binge watched the fucking thing, so I didn't sort of like soak it in.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked.
See, the problem with people telling you a good show is, or how good a show is, you end up kind of, I think, subconsciously trying to find flaws with it. So I just watch a show, I don't listen to people, and I just try to generally express an opinion.
I could say the same thing with fucking Batman, the Dark Knight film with the Joker, Heath Ledger, right? Everyone was saying to me how amazing it was, a masterpiece, this and that, and I was like, okay, so my standards are pretty fucking high. I went to watch it, I remember buying it, because I never watched it in the cinema, I bought it on the Blu-ray. I went home, straight after school, went home, watched it. Next day I came in, the guy that told me to watch it, I said, yeah, it was alright, it wasn't
it wasn't anything special, and he went fucking apeshit on me. Like, it's one of the best Batman films ever, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, but I mean, to this day, I say this right now, my favorite Batman film is the one with Jack Nicholson in it, which is 1986.
That was the only other good one.
I'm sorry, that was my favorite Batman film. I'm a what's it called again? Michael Keaton Batman fan. Don't get me wrong, that film was great, like, you know, but I liked it. I like Jack Nicholson's Joker more. Sorry if it pissed off people, but yeah, that's me.
Bro, a lot of people think the same way. I thought he was overrated as a Joker. If he didn't die, man. I was curious to see if he would have lived. Let's see if he would have still got the same praise. I sort of got. I think it was because he died. He got all that extra attention.
What?